everybody. Can you hear me? I'm hoping you can. I'm trying to. I don't know what my son just did. That big noise was in my son's room. Can everybody hear me? I'm hoping so. I have my new mic on, so I'm hoping this works. Hey, House of X Entertainment, thank you for coming in. Hi, Cryptic Ace, hi, thank you for coming in. So today I'm going to be going ahead and interviewing Jeanettie from Jeanettie's Corner. She has a great channel, but I'm going to let her tell you more about it. And I believe she's down below in my little basement. I was just waiting for one or two more people to come in, but I might just bring her up because I'm a talker, she's a talker, so this is going to be a lot of talking, you guys. Hold on. I see her down in the basement down below. So I'm going to ask her a couple of questions, you guys, first. We might go off topic. We don't know. But, and then we'll have everybody go ahead. Hey, Chris Phoenix, Mudbank, thank you for coming in. And then this way we give you guys a chance to ask her questions yourself after we do the interview. Hi, Unmasked Lifestyle. Thank you for coming in. Oh, yes. Thank you for the thumbs up. So when she's ready, I'm going to wait for her to give me the thumbs up that she's ready. Yes, I've been watching, Chris, your vlogs on your birthday. Happy birthday. Yes, mine is almost at the end. My birthday month is almost at the end. I have two more giveaways to go ahead and do. But can everybody hear me? I'm hoping you can. Are you ready? All right, I'm bringing her up, everyone. Hopefully, I always do this wrong, you guys. Hold on.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Hi.
Hi.
All
Hi,
right,
everyone.
good.
I hope everyone is well.
Yes, your
I'm sorry
BFF is
about
in the
Abby.
house.
Oh my gosh, wait, hold on one second.
Oh, don't worry. My dog has been doing the same thing. She's
She's
been
like
whining
out of
all day.
control. Oh my gosh. How are you, Makeup and
I am
Mom
too
friend?
good.
You look gorgeous.
So are you. I'm like, oh
Thank
yeah, you can finally talk to you.
so much. How
Yes.
are you? Listen, I just want to tell you too, thank you so much for having me here. This
Oh
is such an
no,
honor. Oh my gosh. Like, I
no.
don't even know what to say. I'm like,
Thank you for coming up. I feel honored for having you come up and let me interview you. So,
listen, this is I'm so
how is?
grateful. Thank you.
I love your outfit. You look so beautiful today.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you know my pink. I had to wear my pink. It's only I have the fan like facing in this direction or this direction, and you see like this little piece. It keeps going up, and it's like a little irritating. I'm trying to like keep it together, but you know,
Believe me, my fan is all the way over there. I'm hoping nobody hears all the fan going off. It's like it's too hot sitting here underneath the light. So I know we got a couple of people in here, so I guess we'll start. Um, so my question to you, my first question, what is your channel about?
Okay, well, okay, and I also just want to let you know too. I have my wife here. She's in the background.
Yes.
She's actually right next to me because I don't know if you don't know, but you know,
Yeah.
Makeup and Mom said I have
Yes.
a really bad memory because of my multiple sclerosis. So
Mm.
she's here, you know, to kind of help me as a guide, just in case I forget anything.
Yes, no
So I
problem.
hope that's okay.
Yes, she is. I love her because she's so supportive of you. She helps you
Yeah,
so much. So it's just like, yes.
yeah. Thank you. Okay, so my channel, well, you know what? On my channel on Jeanettie's Corner, I do a little bit of everything. I do mukbangs, I do hair, I've been experimenting with a little cooking, I do style. You know, I do a little bit of everything on my channel. Most of my channel is, I mean, a lot of my channel is about healthy eating mukbang, again, because you know I suffer from multiple sclerosis and I've been managing it through a healthy diet. So that's what basically, you know, my channel is about. But I do a little bit of everything, and I always try to, you know, because I'm really girly, I try to do,
Yes.
like, you know, add my little girly parts to it. To Jeanettie's corner, and you know, my pinks and everything like that. So
Oh, yes.
that's pretty much it.
Yes, well, everybody knows your channel with all your pink, so
Yeah.
it's like that's you, but that's you. It's
Yeah, I
like,
love my pink. You see, look, I have my pink fan here, ready.
yeah.
Another one.
Oh, I love that one. I know. I have to get some gadgets. I have no gadgets. I just
Oh my
have
gosh,
everything
I have so
behind
many.
me.
I have so many. It's ridiculous. But you know what? I love it, and I guess that's what makes Jeanettie's Corner Jeanettie's Corner.
Yes, that is true. It's like, so what, why did you start your channel? What was the reason behind starting it?
Um, well, you know what? I've been okay, so I've been following YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. I've
Okay.
never had a channel, but I've been subscribed to YouTube for like 10 years. And I've
Okay.
always loved watching people eat food. Like I've always loved mukbangs. I remember when I was watching I don't know if you ever watched the travel channel, and they had like the
Oh,
carnivals
yeah.
would eat. They would do like little clips of the carnivals on the travel channel, and they would show people like clips of people eating stuff, and it was something about it that was so satisfying to me. You know what I mean? Just watching people eat. And one day I was just like looking through YouTube. I don't know if I was looking for hair or whatever or a style, and I stumbled upon a mukbang video. And I was
Okay.
just like, wait a minute, people are doing this on TV. Like I literally like sitting down and eating an actual meal. And I mean, after that, I just got into it, and I've just been watching it ever since. And I said to myself, you know what? Last like almost, it's been like a year now. I was like, you know what? This is something that I love to do. Why not do it myself? And then
Yeah.
again, because I have MS, I can also do something, you know what I mean, for that platform.
Yeah.
So I said, why not do my own like eating healthy? Because a lot of the mukbangs you see out there, it's like burgers and fries, not the
Oh,
healthiest
yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? So which
Yeah.
is fine. No judgment, no judgment. Because let me tell
Yeah.
you something. If I can eat all that, I would. I would eat it all. You know what I mean? Because it looks so delicious. But I know for myself, I have to be really, strict with my diet. So I said, why not do something for a mukbang that's just healthy eating, healthy everything, even cooking,
Yeah.
because my wife, she cooks most of my meals. So, why not do that? You know what I mean? And then it's tasty. It's not even like, when people think about healthy and stuff like that, they're like, oh, I don't want to eat that. It's just plants and wood and stuff like that, or bark or whatever. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I just said to myself, and it's actually really delicious, the meals that she prepares for me. So, I said, why not? Like, why not do this? And I'm still like, I still watch other mukbangers. I still watch ASMRs. Like, I still love it, even though like I'm doing my own thing, but I
Yeah.
still love to watch it because that's what made me get started, because I just
Started.
loved it. And then at first, when I first started, I started with hair first, because I
Okay.
was just like, oh, I love the wigs, and I love to
Wigs.
like,
Yeah.
play with wigs. I'm not good at doing hair. You know what I'm saying? I do my own thing with my wigs
Yeah.
and my hair pieces. You know what I mean? So I kind of like, I said, let me play with that. But then when I stumbled upon the mukbang, I was just like, I fell in love. And I can sit, let me tell you something. I can sit and I can watch mukbang for hours at a time. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know what it is, but it's so satisfying, especially when I know myself, I can't eat any of those things, but
Things.
it's so
Yeah.
satisfying watching someone else eat a burger. Like I'll ask my son or I'll ask my wife, can I watch you eat that burger? Can I just watch you eat that? You know what I mean? And it's like something
Yeah.
about it. Like I'm so satisfied. Like I'm like, oh man, like I get full off that, So it's crazy. Like it's completely nuts. But I'm
See,
just
and I can't eat on camera. I don't like people watching me eat. So,
Are you serious? You would
yes.
be great makeup and mom, son.
No, no, I
Michelle, you
listen.
would be amazing.
No, I lost that challenge, that corn challenge. Chris, ate us to death. I sat there half the time, like just watching him. It's like, man, how's he eating that so fast?
Listen,
I,
let me tell you something. I already knew. First of all, I already knew that Bestie was gonna come in and he was gonna win. Soon as he stepped into the stream, I already knew that he was gonna win. Sissy, I'm telling you, I already knew. I was just like, you know what? We're done for. I
no,
thought,
and
but it's crazy because I thought you and Chris were gonna be like tied. You know what
oh
I
no,
mean? I even
no.
thought I thought like I had a little bit of a chance, but then I was just like, at the rate that I was going, I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done.
No, I kept on stopping because I kept on watching him. It was like, man, how's he doing that? And it was like, wait, hold on. Okay, let me finish eating.
It was like he was like this. He was just like going through it like this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
I just couldn't believe it. I was just like, man, that was so fast.
I know, but you did really well though, makeup and mom. And you ate more than I did, right? Did you eat more than I did? Or were we
No,
like
no,
tied?
we tied. We got
We
about the
tied.
same
Okay, we
amount.
tied. We
Yeah.
tied. And it's crazy because I can't even look at a piece of corn right now. I
No,
cannot
neither can
eat
I.
corn. Are you serious? Me neither.
Yeah,
I can't eat corn because of the challenge now.
yeah.
I'm so
Haven't
mad.
had
And
any.
corn was my thing. Did you love corn? Did you love corn like
Yes,
that? Oh,
I could eat a lot of corn. So
I can't now.
no, but Chris blew it out of
He
the
sure
park.
did.
I mean, it was just like no way.
He sure did. He won.
So where do you see your channel going, or where how do you see it growing? Where would you like it to go? I mean, are there anything new that you have planned, or
Well, you know something? Lately, a matter of fact, lately,
okay,
I'm not sure if you all been following, but I've been experimenting with cooking, and I've been experimenting with a lot of um, oatmeal, um, oatmeal ingredients, like
okay,
ingredients with oatmeal and dairy free and gluten free. That's another thing. I also don't eat dairy and gluten because of my dietary restrictions due to me having MS. So that's
okay,
another thing. So it's like, I don't know if you guys if you go check out my community tab, you see I've been baking a lot of muffins.
hmm
Um, my last live stream that I did, it was for the members live stream. I don't know if you were there, Sissy.
no,
But
I missed that one,
oh
but
my
I
gosh,
replayed it.
listen, it was nice because I've been experimenting with cooking on the channel. So I did like a little oatmeal bake
Oh,
with raisins
cool.
and walnuts. And it was just like, what I did was I used like this little like coffee. It's like a coffee blender. I got it
Okay.
on Amazon, but I use it to like blend up my oatmeal to make it like fine, like powder. Even though you can use a blender or anything that you want to use for that, but me, I just wanted to use that because it kind of like it really breaks down the spices to really fine
Oh, that's
texture.
cool.
Yeah, so I said let me just get that. So I have like some oatmeal flour that I made, and I made my little oatmeal bake. Like it's a nice breakfast bake that you can make in your if you have a air fryer, you can make it in your
Um,
air fryer. And let me
ooh,
tell you something, I've been having that not every single day because now I'm like on to something else, but I've been
okay,
experimenting. So you're gonna see me doing a lot of cooking on Jeanettie's Corner. And it's
okay.
gonna be a lot of everything's gonna be dairy free, gluten free, a lot of healthy meals. You know what I mean? Live cooking. Live cooking. It's gonna be
Uh,
live cooking.
yeah.
Like small things, small things. It's not gonna be anything big because I'm doing
Oh,
this.
that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm doing this in my office, but it's gonna be, little small things, because I just want to share
Yeah.
with my
So is it
flowers.
going to is it going to be more you do? Is it going to be more you doing it, or is wifey going to be doing it, or are
No,
you
it's gonna
guys
be
going to
all
do it
me.
together?
It's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
it's
All
gonna be
right.
all me. It's gonna be all me.
All
Everything's
right.
gonna be me. I'm doing it all myself. I can't
All
do it.
right.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like the oatmeal substitute. But I
Okay.
do. But see, the thing is that I've been using like not only like I've been experimenting with different flours. Like I've been using oatmeal flour,
Okay.
I use oatmeal flour. I use jawar flour. These are all gluten free. I use besan flour. You can use coconut flour. I mean, it's crazy. I made my own bread, which was so delicious. It was so
Oh,
delicious.
cool.
Yeah, and I got it, and it's this lady that I follow. Let me give her credit because the recipe that I got for the almond flour blueberry muffin and the banana muffin that came out absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh! When I
Oh.
tell you, I've been having this for breakfast every single day. I hope I'm not talking a lot because if I am so sorry.
No,
Um, I've been having it for
I talk
breakfast.
too, so.
Oh, okay. I've been having it for breakfast every single day, and it is so delicious. Her name is it's called
Okay.
Living Without Chocolate. She hasn't been, I mean, all her
Okay.
recipes, every single one of her recipes are all gluten, not everything, but a lot of, like, she does a lot of healthy cooking too. And I just found her. It's crazy. I was looking for other oatmeal recipes because there's this guy that I follow too, and he does like a lot of oatmeal recipes, even savory oatmeal recipes that I want to try out too with you all. You know what I mean? So I can't look at. There's so many things like I can't wait, but I just want to tell you, like, if anyone here is has any allergies, and has an intolerance for gluten or dairy, definitely I would suggest if you
Um,
want anything like sweet, low calorie, follow Living Without Chocolate. Her name is Living Without Chocolate. Yeah, Living Without Chocolate, something healthy living
okay.
without chocolate. That's what it is. And she's amazing. She
Oh,
hasn't
cool.
been doing anything for a while, but I'm
Hmm.
telling you, follow Jeanette's Corner. But in the meantime, yeah, yeah. In
Yes.
the meantime, yeah, follow Jeanette's Corner, because I'm
Yes.
doing,
No. We
it's like
have
I'm doing some of her recipes, but I want to give her credit because that's where I'm getting
credit. Yeah.
that's where I'm getting some of it from. The oatmeal recipes, I'm getting like from my own, like experimenting on my own. But of course,
Mm,
I'm also seeing what other people are doing. So I'm also giving them credit as well. Because
mm,
I don't want to take, you know what I mean? Like it's not something that I've done on my own. Like, you know what I mean? Like I
mm.
didn't like, oh my
Okay.
gosh,
But
I
you
came
but
up with this and
but
I
you tweak the
I
recipes
tweaked it
yourself
right,
to more.
right. I
So
tweaked it to make it,
so
to make it my own. You know what I mean? But I kind of use them as a guide. But I want to give them thanks and credit.
yeah. No problem. So, what kind of hurdles have you overcome with your channel? I mean,
Oh my
being
gosh.
mukbang, being a mukbang channel, and there's so many mukbang channels out there. You know, what is a hurdle that you overcame, but that made you stand out more than somebody else?
Okay. So if you know, okay, so if anyone's ever been to Jeanettie's Corner, you know that there's always some kind of something going on. Either something falls down, some type of catastrophe at Jeanettie's Corner. Sissy, you know that there's always something. And I'm gonna tell you, I feel like that's
Yeah.
the one thing that stands out about my channel. I mean, even though it's not the most positive thing, but
Yeah.
there's not like there's never a dull moment at Jeanettie's Corner. Either I fall down on the ground, either Abby's barking, either the sound is out on my thing, on my StreamYard, either the mic is off, either there's some type of glitch going on, either something is falling on my head. It's ridiculous. Like it's ridiculous. Sometimes my backdrop was the other day my backdrop fell on my head in one of my videos. Like it's just ridiculous. So it's just like I have to say, and the thing is that because it's live, it's like it keeps going. There's no editing it out, so it's like you're seeing
Yep.
everything like raw footage,
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's crazy. So that's what you're getting. So I feel
It's
like that's
you.
right. It's Jeanettie's Corner. You know what I mean? And then the thing is
Yes.
that I'm also very clumsy. I'm also very clumsy. So you just see the craziness that's going on in my head and that's going on around me. But you know what? I feel like that's the thing that stands out about Jeanettie's Corner.
Okay. Now,
Dairy free mukbang. Oh yeah, and my gluten right, and my gluten and dairy free mukbang that's very healthy.
yes, no, definitely. Because even when we had all started talking about doing something together, we were trying to figure out what would be what could you do in an alternative way versus, a healthy way versus my unhealthy way, that makes me sound bad.
No, you don't. Oh my gosh. No, you absolutely don't sound bad. No, not at all.
But no,
Not at all.
I do see all the food that you get, and it's like, oh my gosh, it does look so good. Can I have your wife come over to help me cook one day?
Of course. Absolutely. She's right
It's
here, matter
fun.
of fact. Let me
Yeah.
email you to her. Let me email her
Yes.
you. If I can press a
Just for
button.
one. Yes, one healthy meal.
You know you've made it in the kitchen when people call you for recipes. That's when you
Yes,
know.
definitely.
That's when you know.
No, everything always.
If my mom calls me and asks me for a recipe, I'm like, oh, okay, all right, all
Yeah.
right.
It is definitely true because everything always looks so good when you're eating your food. It's like, man, I wish I had some of that instead of my bad food.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much, Sissy. Oh my gosh, that means so much.
So another question to you is that we do know that you have MS.
Yes.
So when were you diagnosed with it, and how is life with MS? How do you get through your everyday, kind of like your day, your routine, having
Well,
it?
you know, I was diagnosed with MS when I was 16.
Okay.
I had gotten really, really, really sick one day. I don't know, out of nowhere. Like I just got really sick. I was on my way to school, and I was just out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Like I don't know. Like I was just feeling dizzy. I started to purge,
Hmm.
and it was just like I didn't know what was going on. But then gradually, because my mom was trying to figure out, like, wait a minute, what is this? And then gradually
Yeah.
over time I started to lose mobility on the left side, on the right side of my body. So I noticed I couldn't write, I couldn't walk, I was falling downstairs.
Hmm.
The last time, this is when I was 16. The last time my mom, she decided, she said, I think maybe, and I was just like, I said, you think? You know what I mean? And you
Yeah.
take me to the hospital now. After they
Yeah.
told me to go down the stairs, and then we were on our way to like Poughkeepsie. I'll never forget that. And I got so sick in the car, and she was like, okay, maybe we should take it to the emergency room and find out what's going on. Even though, let me tell you something, even though my mom, she's an amazing woman. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I love my mom. She's amazing. And I think it was because of her, and her knowledge, and because she also believes in like holistic medicine, and she's
Okay, that's cool.
macrobiotic, and she's really into health and everything else. You know what I mean? So it's just
Yeah.
like I'm really happy because she did a lot of research, and she started to figure out, I don't know what she started reading and stuff like that. But then even though they took a spinal tap, they gave me a spinal tap.
Okay.
And they said that I was 80%. They didn't say that I was 100%. They said that I was 80% positive for me having multiple sclerosis. But it was crazy because even though, because like I said, I was losing mobility, I was falling downstairs. I was so sick, and I didn't know what was going on.
That
And
must have
then
been frightening, though.
yeah, my mom, she did the research. She got this book called Healing Multiple Sclerosis Naturally. She
Okay.
started to do the research. She had me go completely macrobiotic. She had me eat a lot of fatty fishes, a lot of green leafy vegetables, and all of a sudden the myelin sheath layer of my brain started to restore itself on its own.
Oh, cool.
Right. So that's why I
Oh my.
always encourage everyone, please, please, please take care of yourself and watch what you eat,
Yeah.
because diet is everything. Diet can
Yeah.
actually heal whatever you have going on inside of your body. You understand what I'm saying? And I have to tell
No,
you
I
that
understand.
even the doctors were astonished. They were amazed because when I went back for that MRI, they didn't even know. They were just like, "Oh my gosh, like how is this possible?" Because when you have MS is really destructive. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's really destructive, and it just messes with, every part of your body. You
Funny.
know what I mean? It's just like it's just a really bad, it's just a bad thing to have, but you can manage it. And then
Yeah.
so I got better. Now I'm in my 40s. Let's skip ahead.
Yeah.
Um, a couple of years ago, I had the flare of my life. I
Okay.
was really under a lot of stress. I was, I worked in a hospital. It was just crazy.
Yeah.
It was nuts, and it was just like a very stressful period of, period. And I
Yeah.
just ended up getting really sick. But again, how it started was I started to lose mobility in my leg. So one day I had
Oh.
went to work and I couldn't walk. I couldn't get up out of my
Oh.
chair because all of a sudden it was just like, oh my gosh, I can't get up. And I'm looking at my coworker and I'm like, listen, I can't get up out of my chair. And she's like,
Whoa.
are you serious? And I was like, I said, yeah, I can't get up. So they wheeled me
Whoa.
to the emergency room. Thank God I worked in a hospital, right?
Yes.
So they
Yeah.
wheeled me to the emergency room. And, from then on, I was like basically back and forth. Well, I went to my neurologist. At that
Okay.
point, he ruled me out as having 100% MS. They found
Okay.
lesions on my brain. They found lesions on my spine. So because they found the
Whoa.
lesions, the lesions on my spine are what affected my mobility in my legs. So that's
Legs.
why I couldn't walk. That's why I
Oh.
couldn't walk. Like I lost all mobility in my legs. Like it was very,
Whoa.
like it was just a very terrifying time. And
Oh
imagine,
yeah, I can
like, it
imagine.
was, oh my gosh, it was terrible. Like it was terrible.
Yeah.
And and my doctor ended up putting me on 1,000 milligrams of salomedrol. That's steroids. You
Okay.
know what that is, right? Because
Yeah.
you work in a hospital. So 1,000 milligrams of salomedrol, and I had to take that. I was on a 5-day course, and let me tell you
Whoa.
something. That medication, first of all, I am highly allergic to steroids. Period. Okay,
Whoa.
because after I took that, and again, I wasn't weaned off, I wasn't tapered off the correct way. Like
They
I
just
wasn't
gave. That
tapered
was
off
it.
the correct way. So as soon as I went home, because he sent me home and he tapered me, but he tapered me on a very low dose of
Mm.
regular steroids. And I'm just like, I said,
Yeah.
and I said to him, I was like, I said, that doesn't make any sense. You have me on 1,000 milligrams of steroids, 1,000 milligrams of intravenous
Yeah.
steroids going into my bloodstream, and then you're gonna taper me off of prednisone like 100
Yeah.
milligrams, and then you're gonna have me. I
Nah.
said that doesn't make. I said that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Now I didn't find that out until they sent me home from the hospital, and I was back in the emergency room. All of a sudden, I'm talking to my cousin on the phone, and my body starts to seize up. My
Oh
whole
no.
body starts to seize up. I'm like this. And I'm like, oh my God. And then everything from the inside, from everywhere in my body started to burn up. I mean, it felt like every nerve, those are nerves in your
Yeah.
body that are just like basically out of whack. And
Oh.
every single part of my body was on fire. Okay. It felt like when I was in the emergency room, thank God, it was terrible. And I was going through that for basically months. Months. I lost
Whoa.
a tremendous amount of weight because I couldn't eat. I couldn't walk. It was terrible. I mean, I was in such a dark place. And mind you, I was in my 40s.
Yeah.
I'm 40 now. I'm 44. I just turned 44 February.
Yay.
But it's just like, it was terrible. So it was like I was in a really, really, really dark place. Let me tell you something. It was so bad. I mean, I would look outside and I would just be like, I can't wait. I mean, I said to myself, like, I refused, because I ended up buying a wheelchair. They had me like on a walker. And I said to myself,
Whoa.
I said, nah. Like I said to myself, I was like, you know what, Jeanette? I said, get it together. I said, you know how this MS
Yeah.
works? Get it together. You know how it works? You
Yeah.
know what you gotta do? Come on. I said, come on, because you're gonna get up in those heels. You gotta walk in those heels. You bought too many
Yeah.
heels to not wear. You bought too many heels to not wear.
Yes.
You bought too many bags to not wear with your heels, and your matching belt and your matching bag and your matching outfit. Plus, you lost the
Yes.
weight, girl. Come on, get it together.
Get it.
I said to
Yeah.
myself, get it together. And I started to look out the window. And I was seeing people. I mean, even though I was struggling, but I pushed
Yeah.
myself. And I also want to thank God for my wife too, because my wife at the time, she was my girlfriend, but my
Mm.
wife, my wife and my mom and my daughter, but my wife, she also really motivated me, because at that point, like, I wanted to give up. I really
Yeah.
wanted wanted to give up. Like I wanted to give up so bad. I wanted to give up. I'm sorry. I wanted to give up so bad because I was in agony. And the thing is that when every time I would have a seizure, like not seize up, but my whole body. Now imagine, I don't know if you've ever had spasms, but I would have a full body spasm from my head all the way down to my foot, but it would start from my feet all the way down to my head, and I would have to close my eyes, and I would have to be like this. This is me all the time. I was like this all the time in the bed, and it would happen every day at 7 o'clock. Every day at 7 p.m. I would have this thing would happen to me. Okay, and it would just be like it was terrible. I couldn't get up. I already knew that. I already knew what time it was gonna start, so I had to lay down. I would tell my mom, I gotta lay down, and she would try to encourage me. Mom, and she would say, Jeanette, just sit up. I said, I can't. I said, it's happening. I gotta lay down. And when that's happening, you have to lay down because you know why? Because if I stand up, I'm gonna pass out anyway. You know what I mean? From the intense pain and the burning. Yeah. Because I was going through burning in my body. I was going through colds in my body. So just imagine, from your legs start burning all the way to your stomach, and it feels like boiling water all the way throughout your body. Okay? And then all of a sudden, you would get cold. My feet would feel like icicles. It was crazy. Like it was like on and off. It was nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Did they say why that happened?
It was because of, honestly, I think it was because of the steroids. And I also think it was because I had so much nerve damage because of that multiple sclerosis that's what's going on. That's what was going on. You know what I mean? And during that time, my mom also got me a book called The Walls Protocol, which is, it's by Sherry Walls. She's amazing. If anyone, let me say something. If anyone here knows anyone that's suffering from multiple sclerosis, who has any type of autoimmune disease, please get that book. Get that book, The Walls Protocol, because she starts with the mitochondria. You know what I mean? Am I saying that right? Yeah. Right, the mitochondria, the cells that really help heal your body. She starts with the cells, the mitochondria. So she starts with that first. You know what I mean? And that's how she starts. That's how she starts healing you with diet. You know what I mean? Because she's targeting that first. So I am telling you, if anyone is suffering from any type of autoimmune disease, follow this woman. She is amazing. She was in a tilt wheelchair, Sissy. You heard? Whoa. She was in a tilt, Sissy. I mean, she was in a tilt wheelchair, Michelle. She was in a tilt wheelchair. This woman was bound. And right now, she is everywhere. She's everywhere giving lectures around the world about how she recovered and how she healed herself from MS. Yeah. Okay? This woman is she's on TED Talks. She's everywhere. You know, she's incredible. And I'm telling you, and I also follow the book too. And I feel like that's also, that encouraged me. But again, back to
But you are on YouTube and you are in Jeanettie's Corner and you are proving that to everybody yourself too. That you're showing everybody that diet and everything else, you could overcome anything because you overcame something. I mean, I can't even imagine everything that you've been through.
Let me tell you something. When I think about it, it makes me really emotional because I don't want to get emotional because,
you are stronger than you know. You definitely are. You are stronger. You have that wonderful woman right there who loves you so.
Yeah.
Don't you make me cry.
I know. I'm trying not to.
So she had a time.
Yeah.
And
sorry, I'm sorry, everybody.
Through diet and positive energy, thinking and determination.
Yeah.
And
I'm so sorry.
Alternative medicine and traditional medicine and a combination of things ultimately led her to get to a place that's healthier. And resilience, most of all. But sorry. You have to deal with what you're dealing with, and then you have the will to try to push through it because you have to process it. And once you process it, then you have to have the will to push through it, and a support system in place.
Yeah.
With that,
Yeah.
through your
Sorry.
doctors, your loved ones, your family, your diet,
Oh yeah.
and ultimately that's what the channel comes down to, is
Yeah.
using your diet, and going back to the earth to try to heal yourself from
Yeah.
within.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry.
And having just a positive attitude, and a
Yeah.
little exercise, a little diet, a little everything.
And that is what you have. You have such an amazing positive attitude. You are always fun. I can never see you ever. And I can see you being in the worst situation and still having a smile on your face and trying to make everybody else laugh. I definitely do see that. I don't ever see you in a grumpy mood. Me, I get into a grumpy mood and everybody knows it. But
Thank
you, I can't ever see you in a grumpy mood.
Thank you.
So
Thank
no.
you.
But you have
Thank
so
you,
much
guys.
support. You have all of us. We all love you. You
Thank
have an
you.
amazing channel, which
Thank you so much.
you are just helping others. And I want to see you have like a million zillion YouTube fans.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Listen, I'm so sorry. I just,
No,
when I talk about it, it just makes me real emotional. Thank you all so much. You all are so amazing. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh.
Don't be.
It was a rough time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was a really rough time. And I thank God for the amazing support system that I had around me, because it was difficult. It was really, really difficult,
As everybody
And I
says,
thank God,
nothing's.
and I want to thank God
Yep.
first and foremost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I told myself, like, I wheeled it. I said to myself, I am not, even though I bought the wheelchair, I said, I am not going to end up in this wheelchair. I am
Nope.
not going to end up in this wheelchair.
No, you have
And I
all of
didn't,
us.
And I didn't.
Yep. You have all of us to remind you, nope, you're never giving up.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
I told myself, let me tell you something. The mind is a very, very powerful thing.
Yes, it is.
Very powerful thing. I feel like if you believe it, if you envision it, if you speak those things as if they were, it will happen. And I spoke to myself. It's crazy because I had a little plant that I had that would always give me, and I put MS. I was like MS fighter, and I said to myself, it was just like crazy. Like I was healing with the plant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, once I was okay, then I got rid of it because I didn't want to. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to remember it because I didn't want to remember that time, because I just wanted to remember positive thoughts, and I wanted to, I just wanted to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? But I'll never forget that little plant. Remember that plant that I had, babe? It was like this little plant that I had, but that's the whole other story.
Yeah, of course I remember that plant. I didn't forget about that plant at all. I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember completely the little plant. Yeah, the little one you grew into. You said to it. Yeah.
Shut up.
I didn't forget.
You're sharing too much information.
I didn't forget about that. And I know exactly what you're talking about.
Be quiet.
I
Okay.
don't remember what it looks like.
She's really selling me out. She's selling me out. She's selling me out. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. That is so funny. So, what was your most embarrassing moment on YouTube during a live stream?
When I fell on the floor trying on shoes.
Oh.
I was trying on some shoes, right? So I was trying on some shoes. I don't know. It's in the live stream. I was trying on like these shoes and stuff like that, and I fell all the way down. You see my foot go up in the air. It was just terrible. And it was live. And it was live.
Oh no. Yeah, everybody thought that was funny.
It was. Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Were you there?
No, I wasn't. I'm gonna go back and watch.
Gosh. It was crazy. My foot just went right up in there. And my wife kept telling me, "Don't do it. Don't do it. You know that you're clumsy. You know that." And I was
were you trying on a bunch of outfits too?
Yes.
I must have
Yes.
missed that
Yes.
because I remember her tell you were trying to get up on a chair or something to show the shoes, and she kept on telling you, "Stop it!
Yes.
Don't! You're gonna
Yes.
fall! You're gonna fall!"
Yes. And I
Oh
fell all
no!
the way down. My foot went in the. It was just crazy. It was crazy. It was nuts.
See, sometimes you gotta listen to her.
Yeah, right. See, that's what I'm saying. Bestie saw it. He saw me.
Yeah.
Chris Phoenix saw it. I think
Oh
everybody
no!
saw it. Everyone saw me like fall down. It was just crazy. I was so embarrassed, but you know what? I said to myself, the show must still go on. Whatever.
Look, Chris is trying to instigate. He's telling everybody to go watch it.
I don't like it. You can. And it's crazy. I think I have it. You know what? A matter of fact, I think I have it time stamped. I might have it time stamped. So maybe oh gosh,
Yes.
no, I don't
Well,
know
you
if I'm
well
gonna
you
do it
you
like
never
that.
know. Chris might go ahead and clip it and then put it on one of his videos and have
Oh
you.
my
Yeah.
gosh, Bestie, don't do that to me, please. I'll be so mortified. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I'm so embarrassed right now. If he's Bestie, don't do that. Bestie, please don't listen to Michelle. Don't listen to
Oh,
Michelle.
look. Gathering Within is saying they have to watch it now.
Oh
Oh God. So, what would you say has been your best food in a mukbang, and what has been your worst mukbang or challenge?
my best. You said my best food.
The best food that you had, and what is the worst food that you've had, either in a challenge or a mukbang?
Um. Okay. So my best food, I'm sure you all know, I love
Mm,
bronzino from Caclares.
mm,
So there's
mm,
this restaurant that my wife takes us to. It's called Caclares, and they sell this whole roasted fish that I absolutely love. It is my favorite dish in the whole wide world. With this nice Greek salad that they make, but of course I don't eat dairy, so
yeah.
I omit the cheese.
Mm,
But it's so delicious with the banana peppers, with everything. But oh my gosh, Sissy, Michelle, you saw it, right? You seen the
yes.
bronzino that I eat. It's
Yes.
so delicious. It's
Oh, it looks good.
so delicious. I mean, that is my favorite. I have like basically tons of mukbangs doing that. So if you see, it's
Mm,
basically like
yeah.
outdoor dining, and I do like outdoor dining too when I do vlogs about me getting ready. So you'll
Mm,
see like some of that. But that's like my all-time favorite. So I have like a few mukbangs that have me
mm,
eating the whole roasted fish. But that
yeah.
is my all-time favorite. And it's so crazy because my wife, she knows how to make it too. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? So it's like sometimes I'm like, babe, could you go get some fish? Could you make it for me? Because she makes it really delicious too. So because she knows like that's not my thing. Like that's my favorite thing ever. But I
of
love it.
course.
Like Caclares, the bronzino fish,
Mm,
my favorite. Oh, and my worst. Okay. Okay, so my best challenge that I had. Well, you know what? The challenges that I had. First of all, I love the challenges that I had because I get to work with my bestie. I had the
mm,
opportunity to work with. I had the opportunity to work with my amazing sissy Michelle. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like like the collabs and those were wonderful. Like I just had so much
mm,
fun. The food, I mean, the food was good. The corn challenge, it was good while we were doing it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Spaghetti challenge. I love the spaghetti challenge because it was zucchini pasta that I made with actual zucchini. So that was like really good. It was fun. The worst food, and I'm gonna say about a challenge because usually all my
Yeah.
mukbangs are really good.
Yeah.
But the worst food that I've had, and it was for the challenge. It was for that gummy bear. That gummy bear was
I
the
saw that one.
worst ever. And honestly, I didn't even eat the gummy bear. I didn't even eat the gummy bear. I only tasted like a little tiny piece of it. Like I'm talking about like this much.
Mm.
That's all I had, and I spit it out because I felt like I was just gonna fall down. I thought I was gonna pass out. It was so bad. It was so bad. But let me tell you something. That was the worst. My wife had to finish it. She did like the rest of it, and she was a champ. I couldn't. I was a hot mess. That was the nastiest thing. I wouldn't recommend anyone do it. It was just disgusting.
We all have to try to do, what is it, the chubby monkey or the chubby mubby, or where you stick
With the marshmallows, right?
marshmallows. Yes. I just saw that a lot of people were doing that. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I could stick that many marshmallows in my mouth.
That would be fun. The only thing
Mm,
with me is I don't know if I can do that only because of the sugar in it,
yeah.
and yeah, so I have to be careful. But I mean, that looks like if they have like a vegan, you know what I mean? Even though marshmallows are vegan, but it's just like the additives that they put in it.
Yeah, put in it.
Maybe I could just stuff them in my mouth. You know what? I could probably do that with you guys. If you do that, I'll probably do that. I could do that if you decide to do that. I don't
I
have to
don't
eat them.
like,
I can stuff them in my
yeah,
mouth.
I don't like marshmallows, so I won't eat them either. I'll stuff them in my
Oh,
mouth, but I'm
oh.
not going to eat them either.
Okay, so I mean, if you decide to do that, Sissy, I wouldn't mind doing that.
But don't do it with that cheetah, Chris. He has a second pot. He has a
No,
second,
we need Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
We need Bestie in it
Oh,
too.
he says he can stick at least 20 in his mouth. Oh my gosh. And I'll probably be stuck there with like you, like, what the hell? How's he sticking all of them in there?
Bestie? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. That is so crazy. So what do you so you're planning on doing more cooking on your show? Are you planning on anything else? Are you doing more the wigs, any more new mukbangs coming up, or
So I feel like I gotta move this because I'm moving this thing. It's crazy. It's funny because it's like StreamYard. It's so weird because it's like you move that way. I don't know how they have the camera set. Whatever. With you know what? I have a few things coming up. I have some hair stuff that I want to do, and all this is gonna be live. So I have some hair stuff that I want to do. So I'm gonna be experimenting because I got like this new hair curling iron thingy, and it's so cute. So I want to try that out. I'm gonna be experimenting with with a few things, but most of it's gonna be a lot of like live cooking, but live cooking small things. You know what? That's the question that you asked. I'm sorry. Ask me the question again. You see my memory?
No. So let me ask you, do you find that it's hard to do the live stream cooking just because of the angles? Do you have to like prepare a lot more?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, it was a little difficult for me only because I had to use my laptop.
Okay.
I had to use my laptop. But I couldn't use a laptop because your laptop has a built-in screen. I couldn't use it because the camera on it is horrible. Like the built-in camera is horrible. So I had to use a webcam. So thank God I had a stand for it. But the position that I had it was like it wasn't getting the whole area the way I wanted to. So I kept having to kind of like position it in different directions in order to really get what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So I think right now, like when I do it in the office again, like when I do it again, I'm going to see if I'm going to, see if I can get a better angle. So then you can see everything that I'm doing. Because usually what I'll do is I'll have, what makes it better for me is that I have both the cameras up. So I'll have my cooking on this side and then I'll be on this side. So let's say you see where you're at. I'll have the cooking on that side, and then I'll use the other side of the camera, like the other side of the screen, just to show me and me talking. Okay. So that's how I'll do it. You know what I mean? To make it easier, but it's still hard doing the angles and to really get a clear view of everything that's going on, like a full view of the whole setup. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing.
You might have to clip. You might have to clip it out somewhere else. I have this really, really long bendable camera holder. Well, I do everything by like my camera, and I'm able to clip it. It clips on my desk, or it could clip on a big book and stuff. And you might be able to use one of those. Yeah, let me show you what it looks like. Hold on. Excuse me, everybody.
Okay. Oh, and thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you all so much. Hi, I'm sorry if I missed anyone coming in. Hello
So
to
this is what it
everyone.
looks like.
Flowers.
So it's got a clip
Oh.
right over here, and then it has a little. There's a light that you can put into the computer. So it's a little light,
Oh.
and then I just stick the phone over here, and so you could bend it different ways, but it clips on with this.
Really?
So you might be able to get a big book or something and then have it, further out somewhere and then you could
Right.
do your angle, different ways.
Did you get that on Amazon?
I got this. This is Bauer, and I got this at Walmart. It was only like
Really?
$16 or $15.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah.
we need to get one of those, babe.
And I put this on my desk because when I do my I've been doing my swatches, and this is how I've been doing my swatches.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's got the little light thing to make it make the little camera. This is the light ring.
And it has a light ring?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Now
nice.
you have an extender, but
See, that's what I'm saying. I have an extender, but I don't have a light ring. That's actually wonderful. And
Yeah.
you said you got that at Walmart?
Walmart for like, I think it was $15 or $16, and it's just called Bauer.
Bauer. Okay, babe, remember that.
Jack Bauer.
Okay, Bauer. Okay, we got it.
Yeah. And that might help you putting it to another area, and then attaching it to something else. Even your cabinet door, you might be able to do it backward and then get a better view.
I think that'll be perfect because I need something like that. That I don't have.
Yeah, I just found that, and I was just like, okay, little things, but it didn't cost that much.
Pick up your mom's son. She'll be on Amazon tonight, ordering 5 different ones.
I know. I have to, but we're gonna go to Walmart. We'll probably go tomorrow and get it.
Yeah, I found it at Walmart. I found also the that's because I found the other mic that I had that I use when I'm not talking to you, and I found that there
too.
And I was just like, yeah, because I'm doing the swatches now, and so it's easier for me I have to have it looking this way, and so but it had the light ring, it had everything, but you could clip it on anything. Yeah.
You have a little studio. That's so nice. Oh my
gosh. But let's get back to your channel. But we're helping you figure out other new things. So I have another question, which is kind of like off topic, off your channel, but I have a question for you. So I know you married your wife, and being ethnic, did you find it very hard to be gay in society now?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Once I realized who I was, you know what I mean, and I came to terms with who I was, because I was born in a very religious family.
Okay.
My grandmother, she is Pentecostal Christian, and she was very, very religious. So, I don't know if you all, are aware, like if you all know and you come from a religious background, religious family, it's like fire and brimstone. Everything is a sin. Oh, yeah. You're going to burn in hell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know what I mean? And it was from my grandmother, she's Puerto Rican, raised, born in Puerto Rico. So, yeah. Right. So you already know that it was just like, ay, eso es pecado. You know what I mean? So everything is a sin. You're going to go to hell. So,
New York City too, so.
No, but I'm talking about when I was young.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, living in New York City is like different than living in the Midwest.
Right. That's true. Oh, yeah. That's true. But
Yeah.
so I was young, so I didn't really. And when I was younger, like I knew that I've always had feelings
Mm.
for the same sex. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But the only thing was is that because of my religious background, I couldn't explore that only because of my family. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I didn't come out of um I didn't come out the closet until I was divorced, until after I got divorced, and
Okay.
basically in my late 30s. No, early 30s.
So
Mm.
she wanted me since childhood.
Right.
She
So
had
I
to
wanted my wife
she
since
had to
childhood,
fight the
but I have
desire.
to fight the desire. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely.
No, but you know what I
Yes.
mean? So it's just like, but the thing is that now, like, once I realized who I was, and then the thing is
Yeah.
that because of my religious background, like, I've always had a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
always felt like I always felt conflicted, like, oh my gosh, like, oh my goodness, like, I like the way this feels. This is so wrong. You know what I mean? God is going to punish me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like
Yeah.
I can kiss a girl, and then it's like once I'm done kissing the girl, it's just like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I feel so dirty. God is gonna punish me, and God is gonna whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until I started seeing someone. I started seeing someone, personal, a therapist,
Mm.
and my therapist happens to be a minister. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
she ministers for like a progressive church, which is
Okay.
crazy because you see how
Yeah.
God works in mysterious ways and how God
Yeah.
places people in your life for different reasons. And
Hmm.
when I spoke to her and I told her about, my issues and my sexuality and the things that I was going through, she was just like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "God loves you." And I was like, "Oh my God, God loves me. I feel so dirty. Like, what are you? I don't know." And she was like, "No, no, no." She was like, "God loves you. You're not doing anything wrong. It is okay, whatever." And then, honey, when she told me that and a few more sessions, my gay flag, like my lesbian flag, was high above the sky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody and their mom knew that I was a lesbian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had no shame about it. My mom said that because I was adopted.
Mm.
I was adopted by my mom, Sally O'Brien.
Okay.
She adopted me. But she said to me, she was like, "You know what? I already knew that." She was like, "I already knew that you're a lesbian when you were a little girl." I was like, "Really?" She says,
Yeah.
"Yeah." She was like, "I already knew." But whatever. But yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like now I'm very open. My family knows about it. My daughter, she's accepting. My
Yeah.
son is very accepting. You know what I mean? And they're very
Mm.
supportive. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, like it's really not a big, like, to me, I don't feel like it's a big deal. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm just like, I'm
Now,
happy as long as
nowadays, it is so different. Both my nieces are gay. My oldest niece and my youngest one, and I see the difference between both of them. My oldest one, it took her much longer to come out and be, okay, this is how I am. This is everything. And we knew from when she was younger. I mean, too, the
right,
same thing. We just knew she hated dresses. She always was hiding her body. She didn't want guys looking at her.
right,
And
right.
I see my niece now. My niece she just came out like this, and she was like, okay, this is how I am. She cut off all her hair. She just is doing her own thing, and it's just like
Really,
so different between my two nieces. When one came out so
really.
fast and the other one took longer. Mm.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I'm the opposite. Wow. It's crazy because
Mm.
it's like I was always covered up too. I don't know
Yeah.
where my mom got that from because
Yeah.
I've always been like a girly girl. Like what, like I wasn't like a tomboy or anything like that.
Oh no,
Mom,
my niece
I
was
gotta talk
not.
to my mom now.
Yeah. My niece was not a tom girl
Not that
at
it
all.
matters.
Tomboy. She wasn't a girly girl. She wasn't a tomboy, but she didn't like it because she was very big chested, and so she didn't. She would always wear things like really big. She would hunch over to kind of. She didn't want guys like looking at her
Okay.
in that sense,
Okay. Yeah. You know what?
and so
Okay. No, no, no.
and
I'm sorry.
it's
I'm so sorry.
yeah. No, no, no. It just took a long time. But again, I think the generation nowadays is nothing, you know. And years ago, it was just like, okay, you need to keep it to yourself. You got to worry about your
Right.
parents. You got to worry about this, and that. Now it's just like, you know, when my youngest niece told her, we were like, okay. It was
Yeah,
like,
right. Like
all
now
right,
it's not a big
yeah,
deal. It's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. So, but I've always wondered, even for her, being more ethnic versus my older niece, who you look at her and she's as light as the the sun. I mean, she's so light. I mean, the Hispanic is nowhere in her. But my other niece, she looks more. She's got black and Mexican in her, and so she's more
oh,
ethnic
that's
looking.
beautiful.
Yeah. And so, and it's just been amazing to see my youngest niece, how I'm very proud of her, because she just goes, she does whatever she wants to.
That's
She just
amazing.
graduated from barber school. She's doing her own
That's
thing. So,
wonderful.
yeah. So, and I always ask everybody, you know, how hard was it for you to come out and be accepted and just, and I
Yeah.
just think it's a great thing.
No, it's a wonderful thing. Like I'm happy about it too. I think for me, my struggle was more the religious
Yeah.
thing in my relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as
Mm,
I was like, soon as it was like, oh, it's okay, I'm gay. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like it was just like, oh, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm
Yeah.
gay. You know what I mean? So, but yeah,
Um,
everyone's struggle is different. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, and it's hard. So, like like it's a very delicate thing, so it's like, and
Mm,
it's a very sensitive issue for some people. So I
yeah.
know that some people are still struggling, and it's really hard for them to still come out the closet, even though in today's day and age. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you still have to be delicate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I understand.
No, but you got to enjoy yourself. You can't hide. You
Oh
can't. There's
yeah,
nothing to be.
I
It's
completely
nothing to
agree.
be. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's just how you are, and this is how your love is. And hey, it's just like, we sometimes have to go back and forth with my mom, and like okay, mom, and she's like, she'll say one thing, and it's like, mom, and then she'll be like, okay, yeah, no, yeah, but she's an older generation, you know. We joke around in our family that all the grandchildren are into women. So it's just like that's how it is in our family. It's just like, but no. I mean, I find I okay, I have another question for you. What is your favorite pair of shoes? Your favorite pair of heels? That if somebody was supposed to tell you, okay, you got to go in a bunker right now. You're only able to take one pair of shoes. What would that pair of shoes be?
Ooh, can I show you?
Go ahead. Now, if nobody has been to her channel, she loves her shoes. She has a lot of pair of shoes. She's got some beautiful pair of shoes. None of them that I could walk in, because let me tell you, I could probably sit down and look cute in them, but if you tell me to get up, that is it. I would be falling on the ground because I cannot do it. I know, Mariska. I said a bunker. I couldn't think about anything.
You know
It's
what?
it's it's
I think she would take a few extra pair and say I
no, no,
can't
she
come.
no, no,
Because
she
she
can't
is
take
take a
any
few
extra
extra
pair.
pair. It's like, oh, it's you and the
Yeah,
shoes. You gotta
she'll make
go.
she'll make you go barefoot and have you bring another pair for her.
Yeah, but I have to carry them. I couldn't wear them because God forbid I
Yeah,
stretch them out.
I would fall down in a pair of shoes like that. She's
I
got
do try to
some.
squeeze my feet, my much larger feet in her shoes, and she gets very upset.
Oh.
She gets very upset. Take it, you gotta stretch them. Take them off. Babe, what are you doing? I do. I do try to squeeze my feet in there.
No,
No,
I won't even try. I see them, I go shopping. I think they're beautiful, some of the shoes, and I just imagine what my feet will look like, and then I imagine what my feet will feel like and how I would fall down on my face, so I don't even bother. I wear
well,
flats all the time.
you can always have them as bedroom slippers. Just something you never wear them out. and you just want to wear them, you can just look
Mm.
at them while you lay down,
Yeah.
and and then when you got to get up, you can take that nonsense off and say, "Yeah, I'm not falling down. I just want to
Yep.
look down and see them." But I see a lot of women like carry a pair of flats for walking, and then they'll switch out to their heels for their less mobile moments,
Mhm. Yeah.
and then have the flats for the because the beauty hurts. So usually like the shoes,
Yeah.
they hurt your feet after a while. Yeah, I guess they're comfortable for a little bit, but after a while, most women, from my understanding, is that their feet are hurting and they can't wait.
Mhm.
It's like
I know.
the how women like to take off their brassiere when they get home. It's almost
No.
like the shoes or the heels are they make some comfortable pairs, but there's workarounds. I mean, you can just get yourself one
No.
nice pair and just wear them laying down. They never touch outside, and you can still admire. You say, look how nice this could look.
See, Chris says, oh my gosh, he says, please try them on, wifey.
Oh, you know what, Chris? I'll go get a pair and I'll hold my foot up when she comes back.
Yeah, no, high heels are not for me. I think I wear sneakers all the time just from work, and so my feet just will not going. Not even a little pair of like little heel. Mine have to be flat.
But you not pushing the heel agenda. A low wedge is a good compromise. You get a little height,
Mm.
but because it has like the platform bottom, you're not losing your stability or comfort. And I'm not pushing the heel agenda on you,
Mm.
but that's a compromise. If you just want a little height, like I have some boots that
Uh-huh.
have heel is a strong word, but they do have a heel. But it's a block heel. They're men's boots, so it's not pointy or anything like that. But it does give me a little lift because I'm about 5 inches taller than she is. But
Okay.
when she puts on her heels, I feel like she's towering over me like an Amazon, even though I'm probably still taller. But I feel like
Yeah.
she's towering over me. So I'm like, oh no, you're not gonna have me out here looking like a little thing. So I gotta put something on that gives me a little lift. So
Yeah.
to have a little dignity while I'm walking around. She looks down on me. She's like, hey, shorty, and she'll pat me on my head like I'm so little. Give me a little complex. But she's
Oh
not.
Okay.
my gosh.
Okay. Woo.
One
Okay.
pair. One pair.
Huh?
One pair.
What do you mean? Wait, my hair's supposed to be on this side, right? Yes. Okay. This is my good side. You know how we all have like a good side?
Yes.
Whew.
Look, my
That was
hair
a
is
lot
on
of
the
work.
side
Okay.
too.
So I'm gonna tell you, I love patent leather. Let me just start
Okay.
with that. I love patent leather, everything. So
Okay.
patent leather
Ooh,
white shoes. Okay.
those are pretty. Oh, those are
These are
high.
one of my favorites. I love it because you can wear this with anything. Isn't it gorgeous? And
Those
I
are.
know it's just a plain pump, but you
Oh
can
no,
do so many things with these pumps, ladies and gentlemen.
no, those are pretty, but those are high. How tall are those?
I think this is like about 3 inches, maybe like 2.5. I don't think it's that high.
Oh yeah, they look high to me.
They look high to you?
Yes.
And I love white so much because I like to match my heels up with my outfits. That I
Mhm.
also got a white matte one too. So this is like the regular white matte. It's not the
Oh no, I like the other one better.
you
But
like the
that's
patent.
pretty
Yeah,
cute.
I
Yeah.
love patent leather. Now my all-time favorite, like I said, I just love pumps. These I love. My all-time favorites. I love a pair of black patent leather pumps. I don't know what it
Ooh.
is, but I love patent leather black everything.
Oh, those are pretty.
Aren't these gorgeous?
Yes. See, I could stare at all of them, and my sister's the same way. She loves heels and stuff, and I
Oh,
look at them, and they're so pretty, but I can never put them on my feet.
really? You know what
Yeah.
helps? You know what helps me? Oh, and these are also my favorite.
Oh, those are
Red,
pretty
like,
too.
aren't these gorgeous with the ankle strap? I love these.
So now,
I love
if
these.
you were only able to take one, only one, the black ones.
It'll be the black patent leather because you
Yeah.
can. You know what? Because you can match black patent leather up with anything,
Mm,
anything,
yeah.
and it'll look nice. You know what I do? So I wear a lot of because honestly, like heels hurt. You know what I mean? Like heels are very
Yeah.
painful. They're painful to work, to walk in. But let me tell you something:
Mm,
beauty is pain. Beauty is pain, and I say
yeah.
that to myself all the time. So you know what I'm saying? Like I know that I'm going to be in pain, but I know that I'm going to be beautiful at the end of the day. Like I know that I'm going to look good. So I wear a lot of like cushions, like to go
Mm,
like here, like for the ball of my foot, like right here.
um,
And I feel like for me, that helps a lot. You know what I'm
uh,
saying? Like it helps a lot. It helps me walk better. It helps me keep my balance better. Um, and I even have like there's some that I get from Amazon. They're like silicone and they're
uh,
really, really good. For me, I feel
yeah.
like when I wear those and when I put my foot in like the silicone one, it's
Um,
like you're walking on air. For me. You know what I mean? I'm not
yeah.
gonna say that because some people might experience it different. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
might experience it differently, but I know for me that's what's most comfortable for me. And I usually do the silicone ones where it's
Mm,
like you kind of like put it, it's like something that you put like on your toe and then
yeah.
it kind of like helps protect the ball of your feet, but it gives you like a nice, soft, squishy cushion.
Mm.
And I feel like you can walk in, for me, you can walk in the heels like practically most of the day.
Now you must
Oh,
be like my sister. My sister could run in her shoes, her
so
heels.
Chris,
I
I
cannot.
can't find the shoes, but you can show him this. This is the pair you bought for me.
Oh, these are the pair. You can't find them?
I can't find them.
I know it, well, I have a pair that's mine like this.
But
So I bought these for my wife.
Ooh, those are.
that's all my
Oh,
feet.
those are pretty. I like
Aren't those
that.
gorgeous?
Yeah, but I still couldn't wear those. Oh my gosh, those are too big for me. I telling you, I got the most flattest feet in the world.
I love
Well, you
those.
can tell that they're mine, looking at the jeans. Jeanettie would never wear those types
I
of jeans.
would
Yeah.
never wear those jeans. I would never. You would only see me with skinny jeans on.
Yeah.
But I'm such a girl.
So, what advice would you give to somebody who, if, let's say, somebody turned around to you and said, "Hey, I want to start a YouTube channel. Um, what do you think? Is it something I should do? Where should I start? What advice would you give them?"
I would tell them just start. Just pick up a camera, pick up your phone, pick up whatever, and just start. Just start taping. Just
Okay.
start taping. Taping until you get a groove. And once you
Mm.
start to figure it out, just to get yourself out there, I would just tell them just start. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Because that's where people procrastinate. It's like, yeah, I'm going to start this day. No, start today. If you want to start a
Mm.
YouTube channel, start today. If that's something that you've been thinking about, just start. Just take a
Mm.
video camera. And this is what it's crazy because a lot of like really huge YouTubers who basically talk about this stuff, this is what they say all the time. Just start. Just pick up a
Yeah.
camera and start filming whatever you have. Start vlogging whatever you
Mm.
have. You understand what I'm saying? Don't worry
Yeah.
about the editing right now. You're just starting. You're just, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Just start. Just start.
Yeah.
Just throw yourself in there. Start. Talk. Videotape yourself talking. You don't know who's going to discover you. You don't know who's going to find you. Then after you do
Yeah.
that, then you can go ahead and you can start looking for tags. Then you can start doing the research. But just start. Like just throw yourself in there.
Mm. No, it's
That's
definitely
what I
so.
would
So I know.
suggest.
Yeah. So I know you've been monetized.
Yes.
And so how hard of a struggle was that to get your monetization?
Um. Well, you know what? I thank God that I had You know what? It wasn't hard at all because my bestie, Chris Phoenix, he helped me with that.
Mm,
You know what I mean? He
mm,
helped push my channel just like he helped so many others.
mm,
But he definitely helped push my channel a lot, like
mm,
sharing all of my videos. You know, he helped with the watch hours. Like, he was really involved in helping my channel grow. And I
mm.
have to give a lot of thanks to my bestie, Chris Phoenix, because he really helped with that. He also has a membership for that too. But
Yeah.
he really helped in that area a lot. And I have to say, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't
Mm.
be monetized.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he's
Really.
amazing. I love
Oh,
him.
Chris is amazing. Like, he
Yeah.
really put a lot of work into it. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? To help
mm,
like move,
mm,
the numbers, and
mm.
so I'm really, really grateful to him. So it wasn't, thank God, because of him, it wasn't a struggle at all.
Yes, which is
Yeah.
good. So now
Which
I
is
do know that
awesome.
you have memberships on your
I
channel,
do.
and I'm a member
Yes,
on
membership,
yours.
membership.
How did you go ahead and pick your members or your memberships? How hard was it to go ahead and figure out what you were going to call everybody and how you were going to go ahead and what you were going to help out with, and how hard was that?
So, well, the thing is for me, okay, so I have to say that part of it wasn't hard at all because I'm very, very creative. And
Mm,
the thing is that I love, like, for me, I love everything girly,
mm.
everything pretty. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Everything girly,
Oh yes.
everything pretty. I mean, you see, I got my little flurry here.
Yeah.
So it was like, it wasn't hard for me at all.
Yeah.
Um, because I just kept thinking in my head, like, okay, beautifuls,
Mm,
okay, lovelies, okay, a flower is beautiful, okay, flowers are lovely, okay,
mm,
flowers are adorable too. And I just, and I kept going in my head. And then in terms of like the in terms of like the emojis,
mm,
I already said, because I love flowers. I love, we're pink and blue flowers,
mm,
adorable is beautiful. So all my, my badges are all roses, different
mm,
colors. My emojis are all pink and blues and like
mm,
different colors. So I kind of like did it because I wanted it to be girly. I wanted it to look like when you came in, or like when you
mm,
come into my channel, like you already know, like it's sunshine and daisies. Like, you
mm.
know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, oh, this is Jeanettie's corner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna have some glitter sprinkled over me, and
Yeah.
like when I come out, like it's just gonna be something like unicorn. You know what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
universe, like a magical unicorn. Like, so that's what, I don't know. So it's kind of like, that's what I had in my head. I can't explain it, but that's what I had in my head, and that's what I saw my pink and blue flowers having. You know what I mean? Like, I just saw it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, my pink and blue flowers. Bestie helped me with that, and my wife helped me with that too. Because I was like, I said, my flowers, my flowers. And then so they were like, you know what, pink and blue. And I was like, yeah, pink and blue. I was like, that's
Yeah.
perfect. You know what I mean? So, so I thank God, of course, I had help with that part of it, because I was like, okay, my flowers, my flowers, my flowers. Because I was just calling you guys my flowers, and I was like, wait a minute, okay, there's guys in here too, pink and blue. Okay, pink and blue. Then my adorables, then my lovelies, then that I thought about, and I was like, I said, okay, my adorables, lovelies, beautifuls, yeah, why not? Because
Yeah.
flowers are
Mm,
adorable, flowers are lovely, flowers are beautiful. You know what I mean? And then
yeah.
and then not even that, we're lovely, we're adorable, we're
Mm,
beautiful. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was just like a combination of everything, like it was just,
yeah.
I was excited, right, babe?
Yeah, when she picked the tier, she just tried to pick what she could manage.
Right.
She wanted
Yeah.
to be able to keep her word for everything that she offered per tier. So whatever
Yeah.
the tier had to offer, it just needed to be manageable,
Mm-hmm.
and and for people who want to be members, but because we're all in different positions financially,
Right.
Yeah.
so
Right.
to make things affordable, if you want to be able to participate, and if you want to participate a little more,
Mm,
just to give some options that hopefully
Right.
could be affordable for those who can,
Right.
just because we're just in different we're just in different circumstances. And sometimes people want to support you, but they can't because of what they have going on. So just to give a lower option in case somebody wants to do that,
wants to participate, or
they want to support in a way that they that's maintainable for them, and just also for her to be able to provide what it is that she's offering at no matter how high her memberships will get, that it's something that can be maintained. Because the worst thing is you sign up for something and you're supposed to get this, that, or whatever, and then it falls through, and you're like, well, I'm supporting you for a purpose and for a reason, and you kind of want to see that come to fruition, So what, this is why she does her giveaway. Like, oh yeah, you got a giveaway, like say that, hey, this is something that I'm going to do. I want to support my members, and then it's like, oh yeah, then you sign up, and then no one ever gets anything ever or anything like that, So.
Oh, she got the okay, yay! Babe, look, she's doing the unboxing. Oh, Michelle's doing the unboxing. Oh, okay.
Yes,
so
I said
what that was from.
Yes, this was from my giveaway win from your. Now it was your subscriber video that you had. So what was your membership? So I'm just amazed that you are one of the few. I not to say anything bad about my other places that I'm members for, but I have to say that we're in a group and you always say hello to everybody. You're always saying good morning. You're always sharing out everybody's videos that are part of your membership. You just do so much work, and I'm so amazed by that, because you're the only one that I know that does so much. Because I always get the messages, and I'm just like, okay, she sent, and you ask us questions and you get us so involved, and I find that to be very amazing. And that's how come I wonder, would you be happy having 1 million subscribers? Because I don't know, would you be able to be as close knit, with everybody as you are now? Would you find that to be a hurdle that you would love to overcome?
Yeah, you know what? I think, wow, that would actually be wonderful. And I guess, if, let me not say if, when I come to that point. When we all get to that point, because I'm going to say, we're all together. We're all in this together. So when we all, get to that point, you know what I mean? Or get to that part in our journey, I guess I'm just going to have to figure it out and just get help where I need it. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe I'm not going to be able to, communicate with everybody, but I'm going to try to do the best as I can. I'm going to try to do the best that I can with what I have. You know what I'm saying? And if I have people in my corner that can help out with that, you know what I'm saying? That would be wonderful too. Because of course, if I have that many followers, if I have that many people, I'm definitely going to have other people a part of Jeanettie's Corner. You know what I mean? Like other extensions of me who are going to have to, get involved and help out in those areas and, give out information or, whatever, and have different groups, So, I mean, I think that's actually interesting, but I think that's a hurdle that I can overcome.
Challenge accepted.
It's very, challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Yeah.
All right. So when you get your 1 million subscribers, I will be there and you'll interview with me again, and I'll be like, okay, how you doing it?
Listen, Michelle, but you know what? You're gonna have your 1 million subscribers too. What are you talking about? You're gonna be up there too, sissy. Come on.
I will be behind you.
Listen. You're still gonna be a part of Jeanettie's Corner, and you know what? And I'm always going to promote you. I'm always gonna, you know what I mean? I'm always gonna shout you out. So basically, my followers are your followers. My flowers are your flowers.
No, I found everybody that's in the little our little members only like messages and stuff that we get. Everybody's very nice. Everybody, nobody's mean there. Everybody is very, hey, we cheer each other on, and
Yeah.
so that's what I do. Like I said, I'm amazed out of all my memberships that I'm at, you're not to say anything bad about my other people that I'm members with. Sorry, you guys, but you're the one that is so very interactive with all your members, all your
Thank
friends that
you.
you have on YouTube.
Thank you
So
so much. That
I
really means a
do,
lot.
yes, I, as a member, I appreciate it so very much. So, and that's why I was like, oh, I will always be a member.
Oh, thank you. Michelle, thank you so like honestly that really really means a lot because sometimes I worry. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I worry
Mm.
and I wonder like am I doing enough? You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no.
Because it's like I always want to make sure that I'm doing enough for my members. I'm making sure
Mm.
that they get what they need. Like I want to make sure that you guys are okay. You guys have what you need. If you have any questions, if you want me to put more of your videos out there, you know what I mean? Like whatever. Like
Yep.
I just want to make sure that I'm doing enough for you. So this, like you telling me this, is just
Mm.
confirmation, and it really makes me feel really good. You know what I mean? It makes me feel really happy. It really
No.
does. You know what I mean? Just to hear that positive feedback. Like it's just thank you so so much, Sissy. Like that
No, no.
means a lot.
I appreciate it as a member. Like I said, it makes it very personal, very, I know that that I'm out there. I know the other member. I mean, it just makes it such a nice group. So I appreciate it very much.
Thank
So
you.
I think you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you
So
so
it's
much.
like I'm waiting for your million subscriber party.
Listen, I received that. I received that.
Yes.
I hope so. Listen. In Jesus' name.
Yep.
Thank you.
And believe me, I'm not going to celebrate it on this side. I'm going to be there, okay? On your
Woo!
million subscriber
I
party,
wish I had
okay?
my bell to go ding 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 ding
Yeah.
ding ding.
You're going to be stuck with
Oh
me
yes,
there.
that'll be so wonderful. Oh my god. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Yes.
So this
Oh, okay.
was
So
what
the
I
official
won.
giveaway.
Yes. And I can smell it from here. Oh gosh, it smells so good. And Jeanettie was doing with her wifey was doing a really nice video, and it was for the member only, and it was a live stream, and all the perfumes, the clones, everything that they were going through. It was very informative. Let me know all different scents, and you guys did an amazing job on that video. So
Thank
I was
you.
just like, so this is what I had got, and then she just did such a beautiful job in the little wrapping. And look, there's little hearts in there. I'm just like, I hated to open it up. I'm like, woohoo! And I got little little stickers and stuff. I'm like, woohoo! All right, so this this smells so good. I mean, I've been wanting to open it up. Ooh.
Mmm.
This is the Versace Yellow Diamond. It's a body. Ooh, I love body perfumes. I can smell this outside of the
I
container. I'm
know.
like,
Doesn't it smell wonderful?
it does. And so that is the consistency of it for you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, that smells so good. I'm like, ooh. Ooh, I like that a lot.
I love it.
Ooh.
I have one too.
Oh no, I like it. And I mean, it absorbs
There's
and
a
it's
little
making me
pecan
look.
in there too of the perfume.
Yes, that's what I'm getting right now. I'm like, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
She has an atomizer in there, one that she can spray, a perfume.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's taking it out.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what it looks like. Ooh, ooh. I like this lotion.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, you like it?
Ooh, oh yeah. Ooh, yay! I finally get to wear it. I've been holding on to it forever.
Doesn't it smell wonderful? Oh
Oh,
my
it
gosh,
does.
it's such a gorgeous smell.
Oh yeah, no, I do love this smell.
Ah.
And I love the lotion. Look, I'm nice and shiny now. Dry, shiny. And it does go down. It's not sticky or anything. That's what I like about it.
No, it's yeah, it's really really nice.
Some of those lotions, ooh, I'm a happy camper now.
And then you have like the little, the little the fun stuff in there. You can make like a little
Oh yes.
collage with the baby.
Yes, no, I have all my stuff. I'm going to hold on because I'm going to also go ahead. I won another giveaway from Vern's Junk Closet. So I'm waiting for that to come. So I'm going to do
Ooh.
all my giveaways together. So I am saving this. I can't put it back as nice as you did.
No, that's okay.
So this way I could go ahead and open it up again for everybody on my channel. So
Thank
I'm
you
like,
so
ooh.
much for doing the unboxing. No, I appreciate it.
Oh no. I'm like, ooh. Half of it will be gone by the time I go ahead and do it. I'm gonna have to squeeze the bottom of the tube because I've used mostly
Right.
all of it. Ooh, but no, I like it. And it's so funny. Every single time I go on a live stream, I have to make sure I take a shower. I have to make sure, like I have deodorant and I put perfume on. And I'm like, dude, there's nobody here to smell you. What's the big difference?
It's habit.
Ain't nobody gonna smell me from over here.
She does the same
I'm
thing.
like,
I do the same thing all the time.
She has perfume right there on the desk.
Yeah, look. I have my perfume. Look, I have my perfume right here on the desk.
See, and I didn't have any because I knew I was gonna open up this. So I'm like, woo. But I did have another piece because I'm gonna do like a wacky weird Wednesday, which won't be like wacky weird for you guys, for
I love
people
your
who wear.
wacky weird.
Everybody that wears wigs or hair pieces know about them, but you'll see in some of my videos, this is my bangs.
Bang.
Yes. And these are really cute because it has the clips.
I love those. You know how many? I have so many bangs. I have so many bangs.
I love this one. I had gotten another pair somewhere else, and I got a second pair which had more curly. I don't like the curly one on me. It's too thick. I think I have to cut like one layer of it because it's too poofy this way. And even though my hair is curly, it just doesn't quite go ahead and no, it doesn't. And it's just like I had these on earlier and then I was like, okay, I'm sweating, let me take them off.
Oh, let's see how it looks. Let me see how it looks.
You gotta wait till Wednesday.
Yes,
I love your eyes.
Oh yeah, this is for my
your eye makeup is gorgeous.
We're doing a 12 challenge, it's 10 I think now. Channel collab, and we're doing color series. So we're doing full one color full face. I had purple lips on, and then I have purple highlighter. I don't know if you can see it anymore.
That's beautiful.
Might have came off, but it was this one right here, Jeffree Star.
That's beautiful. Is that a highlighter?
Yep.
Ooh,
this is the highlighter.
That's gorgeous. Oh, that is gorgeous.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, first time I've ever used it because I don't really wear purple on my cheeks. Highlighter. It's like
purple on the cheeks look nice.
So, are you guys gonna do more videos together, like you did just for the members only?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay.
Most
that would
likely,
be fun.
Will my wife coming and being most likely. It depends because usually, she's not really feeling well.
It's hard for me to sit.
Yeah, it's hard for me. It's hard for her to sit up. So that's why.
I have to move around.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the only reason why. You know what I mean? But she really tries to involve herself and be more present in the streams that I do, but it's really hard for her. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate what she can, what she is capable of doing.
How did you guys meet?
How did we meet, babe?
We met on We did. We met on Meetup, but not dating.
Not dating.
Mm.
So it was like, I don't know if you ever.
Meetup is like a.
Can you hear her? Are you able to hear her clearly?
Mm.
Okay.
Meetup is like a thing for group activities. So you
Okay.
can sign up for whatever type of activities that you like.
Mm-hmm.
If it's dining out or bowling or
Okay.
whatever it is, you go in and it's like random. So like you meet up with other groups of people who enjoy the type of activities like salsa dancing, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, right?
And
Okay.
we had signed up in some of the same groups, and we started
Okay.
talking through there. We were friendly. I was irresistible, and then the rest is history.
Wow. All right.
she was the irresistible one.
Right. Okay.
She swept you off your feet.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, so
That
what's
she
the
did.
real?
That she did.
Yeah. So
She was.
was
He
it
was
love?
my. She was my knightess in shining armor.
Okay.
So we were friends. We were friends first, and then we got a little more friendly, and we started hanging out, and it just evolved naturally.
It did.
Oh, which is cool. So how long have you guys been married?
A year and a month.
We've been married a year and a month.
Okay. So you showed some pictures one time before
Of the
of your
wedding?
guys' wedding, yeah. And
Yeah.
I think you guys look so cute together. I was just
Wasn't
like,
it
oh,
beautiful?
yes, it
Yeah.
was. It's like it's always a beautiful day.
We're newlyweds. So basically,
Yes.
we're newlyweds.
Mhm.
Real newlyweds. Like a year. What is it, right? When do you get out of the newlywed phase? Like at what
I
stage?
I think it's 3 years. They
Three
say you're
years.
out of it.
Okay.
Years?
Yeah.
Oh, I would guess 5 years, but okay.
Oh, okay.
But I don't
Okay.
know.
So we're newlyweds.
Yes. It's like, oh, that lovey-dovey, all the.
Well, you know what? It's crazy because we got married during COVID. So we had the Zoom wedding. So we haven't even had the opportunity to go on a honeymoon or experience anything like that yet.
Yeah.
That's the only
Yeah.
thing that's kind of like, it's
Womp
just,
womp.
yeah, it's womp, womp, womp. You know what I mean? So it's like we're married, but we haven't had the opportunity to experience that part of it. So we haven't even had the honeymoon or
Mm.
anything like that yet. You know what I mean? Now it's just like
See.
we've been married and
Mm.
we're kind of
See,
just
at for your 5-year anniversary, you do a renewing of your vows in 5 years, and then everybody could be around.
That's nice.
We're hoping when things are whatever that we can do that.
Yeah, we're hoping
Yeah.
that yeah.
So
Which
hopefully in 5
that
years,
would be.
there'll be some sort of normalcy.
Yeah,
Oh
or
my
something,
gosh.
because it's crazy. Like it's just nuts. Imagine we had to like do everything like the Zoom wedding online. Like it was just, but at least we did it. We're married,
Yeah.
so that's done. So
Yeah.
but we do want to like do everything like maybe next
Oh,
year when stuff kind of
yeah.
like calms
There's
down.
always time with that. I had a
Yeah.
friend who she got married to. She had to put hers off 3 times. And then she finally just went ahead and she just did it. There were less people than what she had originally expected, but she just said, hey, we're going to be waiting forever. So she went ahead and did it too.
She did the Zoom?
No, I went to her wedding. Yeah. So it was when
Really?
they released it was right after they eased up on a lot of the restrictions. So she didn't have a full.
Oh.
She was originally supposed to have more than 250 guests, and then it turned out there was probably about 70 of us, 75. So it was really reduced. But she had paid
Really?
for the
So this was
place.
recent.
Yeah. So, and I mean, 3 times she went ahead and we did a new date. And then she had to kind of like redo the outfits in a sense because she had to keep on going. It was from a summer, a fall, a winter wedding.
Oh,
Mm,
wow. Okay.
That's tough.
That is tough, but sounds fun
yeah.
too. I think I would have fun with that.
Yeah, so she finally said, "Okay, we're gonna do it." So I mean, it was
Right.
really cute because when they danced together, they didn't wear a mask, but when they danced with their even with their parents or anybody else, everybody wore their mask and stuff like that.
Oh
So
yeah, of course.
yeah, so I mean, it was it was a nice time. So hey, Tuber Chat, thank you for coming in. Hi,
Hey,
Rabbit
Tuber
Hole
Chat.
Trigger.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Rabbit Hole. Hey, everyone. I'm sorry if I miss anyone. Hello to everyone. Thank
I
you
was
so
like,
much
oh, there are
for
people coming in.
coming.
We're just talking away, and it's like, okay, people are coming in. It's like no, but I mean, I love your guys' pajama parties when you have the pajama party live streams with your bestie. I think you guys have such a great relationship. Where you guys just go off of each other. It's just a fun
Yeah,
time. I always laugh.
that's bestie. That's bestie.
Yes,
Christina's
definitely.
birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
It's
didn't
just
realize
like
I was
no,
in
it's just
the
always a good
We
time.
see you all in the camera.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I was in the
Hey,
shot.
my whole thing is messed
I'm
up.
sorry.
Yeah. She was fine where she was at.
Why shiny? Look at Abby. You see Abby? This is Abby. I don't know where she
Mm.
went. She's just walking around here.
I know my dog is finally just laying down there, so she is part of your channel too. So even though it's your
Yes, she
channel,
is. Abby
yeah.
Cakes.
Abby's corner.
Abby's
Yeah.
Corner. Right? Isn't that cute? Abby's Corner.
Yes,
She makes
the
sure she
second channel.
participates in every single show.
Yeah, she really does.
I'm here too.
She's a mess. She's a mess.
Well,
You'll be
I'm gonna
amazed how many people will probably sit there and watch your channel just showing a dog's life.
Makeup and Mom Son, it's been a pleasure. She seems to have remembered at least what she needed to for this portion. I need to take another walk around,
Oh,
so I figure you guys are gonna finish up soon. She'll call me if she
yes.
needs me. But until next time, always a pleasure to see you and speak to you.
Oh no, thank you. Yes, no,
Thank you, babe.
we'll chit chat, just just shoot the breeze. Nothing major. It's just like no big questions. I can sit there and talk. I joke with everybody. I guess you're known for having something go wrong in your channel. For me, I start with one conversation and I wind up talking about 13 other things, and at the end I talk from one thing to another. It's just like, yeah, it's just, I'm like, okay. I tell them, they're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, I'll talk about this. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's talk about this. It's like, it's just like, woo. Yes, Kirsten is going to be my next, yes,
Kirsten Wilson?
yes,
Oh
yes.
my
And
gosh, so
then,
nice. Oh, I
And
love
then right
Susan.
after, yeah. Then I also have Corinne from Corinne's Life. Well, Corinne has changed her channel name again, so it's Corinne and Mark, I believe. And then
Okay,
I will have
nice.
Sam from Sam's Vlogs Train Some More, so he's going to be the one after that. And then I also have, um, I don't know if you know Vern
I
from
know
Vern
Vern.
Strongclass. So I'm going to have Lennox Lights on. And I'm going to be interviewing Lennox Light, and talk about the candles and talk about, how they're trying to raise money
Nice.
for the aid animal that they're getting, and then to talk about how they make the candles and stuff.
Right.
So I'm going to have them on. They're going to be, I think, the second week in October. Because with my job, I have to go work one weekend a month, and it was getting too hard to work all during the day and then come back and get ready and interview. Because when I go to work, there's nobody there. I'm just I look a mess. So it's like, oh no, I can't do
Okay.
it. So I'm trying not to do it on those days. So
Okay.
it's
No, I
like,
understand.
but no, I don't know. I had somebody else who I told them, oh, well, I was interviewing you, and they were like, oh, it's a mukbang, and I guess they're used to seeing more people that I there's when I hear mukbangs, a lot of them are ASMR, and so they're slurping the big noodles and they're eating, shoving a whole chicken thigh down their mouth, and they're doing it clean, and they're just like have mounds of food, and I'm like, oh no, that's not the kind of mukbang that she is. She's talking as she's eating, she's having fun. It's those people, they're just eating, and that's your typical big. And I'm like, ooh. And she was like, no, that's kind of gross. I was like, no, this is not what she does.
Yeah, no, no.
No. Some of them, I mean, are amazing. I think there was one that she went ahead and she was so famous on YouTube, and then people were saying somehow it's like one of those mystery kind of things that she was there. She disappeared. She made it so big and then she disappeared. And people are now analyzing all her videos, saying how you see her looking at the corner and like somebody was forcing her to eat all that
Kate
food and
Spade. I
stuff.
think her name is Kate. Kate. I know you're talking about Kate.
Yeah, I
Kate
can't remember
something.
who. Yeah, and I went in, and her YouTube is still active,
Yeah,
so I
not Kate
went and
Spade.
I went ahead and looked at her channel, and I was looking at it, and it was like, that is so weird. But she was just some of these, the Korean, the
And she had
Japanese
the mask
mukbangs.
on, right? She had the mask covering her face.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, and then she was just eating. It was
She
just
was
like,
eating, yeah, like on raw seafood and everything.
yeah,
Crazy.
oh no,
But I don't think
that,
she was forced to do that. I feel like people were just like making. I don't know. I think that people are just trying to like look for stuff because when I watched those
mm,
videos, I didn't. They said that she was doing like a SOS on things and trying to like signal
yeah,
for help, and I'm
yeah.
like, what? I'm like, I didn't see that. Like, what were you like? I feel
Mm,
like people try to like find stuff to
mm-hmm.
like look for, like what, where? Like, I was so confused because I
Yeah.
was trying to look for the signals that she was like help and the SOS and
Yeah,
did you see
I did
that?
this. I did the same thing like you. I went back and I saw the videos, and I'm like, I don't see nothing different there. But I wonder if that was a really a PR ploy to make everybody else who weren't subscribed to watch them. I mean, remember,
Maybe.
they're still getting views, even if they're not. Well, they have to be active, but I wonder how you could do that, because I know after you get monetized, you have to put out videos. I wonder if they re-put out the old videos and post them again. I don't know. I have to look
I
at
don't
that.
know how that, you know what? I'm really not too sure how that works, but that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a great question.
Because my thing is that
Wow. Kate,
if they got if they got all of us to watch them and watch the videos, and they're getting the views, and they have the monetized, and they have stuff on there, are they still making money though? So was
I
that a good PR
mean,
ploy?
I think so. I think they are still making money because, if
Because
they have a million subscribers and for the new person that watches I guess for like, I think clicking, like depending on the click
mm,
rate, that's how you get paid. I mean, even though it's not a lot,
mm,
but imagine if she has a million subscribers, a million
yeah,
pennies, I mean, that adds up. So
yeah.
with
Well,
depend, you know what
I
I mean? Like,
think
I
what
don't know how that works.
yeah, I think you just have to keep your 4,000 views up. So I guess if they
Really?
don't want to, yes, that's what I heard, and I don't know if anybody else knows about it, but I believe once you get monetized, you still have to keep your views up, and you have to maintain your 4,000
Really?
views. Yeah, so it isn't like you could just, you get your 4,000 to get monetized, but you have to keep those hours and those views up
Right,
in
right,
order to keep the monetization.
right,
So, but I
right.
guess in her situation, that was a good PR kind of ploy, because now you're not making new videos, so you're not competing with new people. You
Right.
have all these people watching your channel, so you're getting those views and those hours without even putting anything new up.
Right.
So I wonder if that's how everything came about. I bet you it was a PR stunt.
Let me tell you something. You never know. You never
Hmm.
know with this YouTube. You never know.
Yeah,
You never
it's
know. Like
like,
we only see what you show us. You
yeah,
understand what I'm saying? So we
mm,
don't, you know what I mean? Who knows?
yeah,
Who knows if that was planned like you said? That's actually a
yeah.
good question. That's
Because I mean,
actually
yeah, because I mean, you looked at it, you went back and served
yeah.
videos. I watched a lot of the videos, because I'm trying to find out, where does it seem like she was being forced, because she was so skinny, and they were like
Right.
she was forced to eat, and looking for all those little signs and stuff. I watched a lot of videos. So you're talking about me, you, and thousands of more
And
people
right.
that are going through this conspiracy that, she's now, locked up somewhere because she was asking for help and stuff, and we all watched it. Look at that. She didn't have to put a new video out. She didn't have to compete with anybody. She got her year monetization again, and she
Yeah,
still
that's
made
what I'm
money.
saying. That's crazy. You know what? That's crazy because I didn't even think about that. I didn't
Hmm.
even think about that. That really could have been what that
Yep.
was. And that makes
Yeah.
so much sense.
Yep.
That
It's
makes
just
so much
like the
sense.
weirdest things that, as I learn more things about YouTube, the weirdest things that I think of as I'm going on, because you, you know, you learn so many new different things from new people, and when you learn
Yeah,
something new, you kind of like try to put things all together.
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, so I mean, when you did your first video, do you feel that you how much have you improved from doing
Oh
that
my
first
gosh.
video to
I've improved drastically.
oh
Okay.
my
I
gosh.
mean, if you watch my older videos from when I first started, oh my, what a difference. What a difference from the way my background was to my editing to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so different. And I improved a lot. Like over time, I
Mm,
learned a lot. Like I learned a
mm,
lot because of course you want to make sure like even though you do this, but eventually as you grow, you
yeah,
learn, as I was growing, I was just like, okay, I'm growing, so I gotta do more. You know what I mean? So I
yeah,
felt like the more that I was growing, the more that I felt like I had to put into my channel so that I can
mm,
continue to get more growth. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? So it was just like, okay, so I have to make sure that I edit this way, and I have to make sure that I add this to this, and then I
yeah.
started to research how to because I didn't know. Like I started out with what do you call it? iMovie.
Oh
iMovie. That's
yeah,
like the
iMovie.
first thing you start off with. iMovie because
Mm,
that's like on the iPhone. So
mm,
I think so, right? Yeah,
yeah.
iMovie. So I started out with that first, and I didn't really know how to use that. And you could tell,
Mm,
like I was just so inexperienced.
yeah.
And then I said to myself, let me go do the research so then I can figure out how to do this and that and that.
Mm,
And soon as I started, then I started to add stuff like Cute Cut Pro and
mm,
fellow and different things and
mm,
then I started to experiment with different things.
yeah.
And I would also watch like a lot of YouTubers and use their information as guides. Like there's so many. Let me tell you something. Like I always say, you can get an education on YouTube. It's
Hmm.
ridiculous. I mean,
Yep.
YouTube is like such an amazing learning tool. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Oh,
I've
it is.
learned so much
Mm,
with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And editing my videos and adding this and what makes it look
mm,
nice and the animations. Because if you don't know too, like I'm not sure if you all are familiar. Like I love to put animations in my
mm,
mukbangs too, just to
yeah.
make just to make it more fun. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like because I've always since I was a kid, I always like. I don't know if you remember like the
Mm.
animations with the kids. It was like you see the real life and then you see the animations like
Oh yeah.
Roger Rabbit,
Oh
um,
yeah.
Space Jam, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Things like that. So it's just like something that I don't know. It's just like it always appealed to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always wanted to do that myself in my own videos. I just
Mm.
love like the cartoons and the little animations just to make it look cute. But I learned a lot, you know, over time. I learned
Mm.
a lot over time, and I felt like now, like if you look at my videos from now to then, you'll be like, oh my gosh, what a difference! What a
Oh,
difference!
yeah.
Like that looks like your stuff looks really good now. Like somebody said that they're like, oh wow. Actually, it's crazy because when I started to like do new edits on my videos and my you know I started to improve on my video making, on my editing
Mm.
and stuff like that. The person that was unsubscribed to me resubscribed to my channel
Oh my gosh.
because they were like, "Oh wow, like your editing is done so well, you're so good," and I'm like, "Oh really? Thank you." So they resubscribe. I mean, listen, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. So, you know, that right there speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? So I was so grateful. I was like, oh my gosh, you resubscribed. So you're like, yeah, your edits are so like they're so much better now. Like, wow, you're doing really good. So I was like, oh, thank you.
Oh yeah. If you saw my first video, I did it in my hallway, standing up. Uh, Another video is me in the dark. So I have a black background, black shirt. So all you see is his face as I'm trying to unbox unboxing.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. So much different to what I have behind me now. It's just like it's crazy how you start watching other people learning so many different things. And I've found that been a lot of great people. I always tell
Yes.
everybody I thank tuber chat because I've met so
Oh
many
my
great people through
gosh.
tuber chat. And he has been very patient. I met so many great people in tuber chat itself. And so I've learned so much. I mean, I'm still learning. I think YouTube is a learning. You never stop learning. Some
It
things are always
really,
popping up.
yep. No, no, no. You're absolutely right. And that's another, you know what, too? Forgive me, forgive me. I also want to thank Tuber Chat too. Tuber Chat, Tuber Chat, Tuber Chat, Tuber Chat. Thank you so, so much because they also help my channel too with
Mm.
information and growing and getting friends. And you know what I mean by friends, right?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to
Yeah.
give a big shout out and a big thank you to Tuber Chat. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you from the
Yes.
bottom of my heart because I'm so glad that I found Tuber Chat. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And he definitely moved my channel into the direction, helped move my channel into the direction that I wanted to go with friends and his promotions and everything
Yeah.
that he did. I just want to give him a big thank you. You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah. No.
saying? Him, Bessie, like just and thank everyone here for your
Yeah.
support, your love, you know what I mean, your kindness. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
You all are incredible.
No, but like I said, I love your channel. I loved it
I
even
love your
before
channel too,
it was a
Sissy.
member. I mean, you always are so welcoming when you're in, everybody's in your chat. You know, you feel comfortable. You always joke around. You always have a smile on your face. You're always just, always thinking positive. And like I said, you and Chris, I love Chris too. Chris is
Oh,
amazing.
that's
It's just like, yes, he is gone through a lot, and you've gone through a lot too in your life. And it's just like, nothing is put before you that you can't handle, right? That is a saying that a lot of people say, and I do definitely believe that. It's just like, it makes you grow as a person. It makes you stronger. And so it's just like, hey, it's like, I love your channel.
oh, thank
It's
you.
like,
Thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate that. I love your channel too. Thank you so much.
oh,
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
no, like I said, you were one of the few. I love my other channels that I'm members for, but you have definitely, you put so much work into it. And as members, and I think if there's any other members here too, they would say the same thing. You just go beyond, up and above beyond, for your members. So I appreciate that so much as a member. So
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Thank you so
And
much.
it's like, yeah. And everybody rewatch because you'll see what I had won. And I'm going to go ahead and do another unboxing of this.
Can I just say a quick thank you?
Yes,
I want to say a quick thank you to Scratch and Pete PA.
yes,
Scratch and
yes,
Pete PA is amazing. And
yes.
I just want to say a quick thank you to my brother Scratch and Pete because he did such an amazing. I won his pick of the week, and he
Mm.
did such an amazing, incredible job with
Oh,
that
yeah.
pick of the week on that video that he made of me. I mean, he was so accurate, but it
Oh,
was
yeah.
so lovely. You understand
Mm.
what I mean? And it
Oh,
really
yeah.
it touched my soul, Pete. And I
Oh,
just want to tell you, brother Pete, thank you so much. And I love it so much. And I love you. You are amazing, my blue flower. And I just want to tell you from the
mm,
bottom of my heart,
mm,
I appreciate that. Like I appreciate that
mhm.
so much. I mean, because of you, Michelle, and so many others. Like I have people coming, visiting my channel, and saying, "Oh, I was sent over here, and from Pete, and he did." I mean, you did
Mm,
such an
mm,
incredible job. Like I was looking at like I don't know if you saw it, Michelle, but
mhm.
I
I
saw the pick of the week, and
did.
he did such a phenomenal job. I was in tears.
Mm,
Like I was literally in tears because I was just like, oh my gosh, he
mm,
touched on my MS.
mm,
I mean,
mm.
he was just so accurate with it all, with the pink and blue flowers,
Flowers.
how everything was just like, I mean, it was beautifully executed. You know what I'm saying, Pete? And I just want to tell you, thank you so much. I love you, my
Mm,
brother.
mm,
You're amazing.
mm.
Keep up the good work. If you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have Scratch and Pete, please connect with this man because
Yeah.
he's incredible. He's incredible.
Oh,
He's
he
incredible.
is.
And please, I mean,
Mm.
Pete, thank you. Thank you again. Thank you so
I
much again.
I am always so amazed by Pete. He is everywhere. I mean, I just don't know how he does it. And he
Me
is the
neither.
most supportive. And for
Oh
him,
my
all
gosh.
that work that he does on his video, I mean, he's the only one that I know that is so interactive between having the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook, how that
Yeah,
ties into his video, to have time to post all that, plus to
I
go ahead in his
know.
amazing videos that he does, having all the stuff pop in, pop. I one day I want him to do a video because I don't know how he gets all that stuff to pop in
I
and pop out
know.
of. It's just like, yeah. I sat there. I have a premiere coming out tomorrow, and it's an ode to scratching PPA because I we were in another
That's
scratchers.
so
Yeah.
nice. That
We
is
have
so
now the
nice.
video is not the best video because we were in somebody else's live stream. It's another scratcher. Winners happen, and we were all talking. It was right before my birthday, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I'll get some scratchers for my birthday." And we were all joking around, and Pete said, "Oh yeah, so if you win, I win half of it." So I'm not going to tell you if I won or not. Pete will find out tomorrow if we won anything. But I got scratchers, and I scratched them, and we're gonna see if he won anything. So it's the ode to Scratchy Pete.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so
Unfortunately, my
wonderful.
scratchers were not facing this way; they're this way.
Oh, okay. That's so
So,
nice. Oh my gosh. Michelle,
yeah.
you're amazing, Michelle.
Yeah, so we'll see
You're
tomorrow.
amazing.
Oh no, thank you. We'll see if he won any money because I told him if I win any money, he gets half of it. So,
Nice. Nice. Oh my
so
gosh. Cross fingers, cross fingers, cross
yes,
fingers.
yes, and it will be my first premiere that I've ever done. So we'll see
Oh,
how that works.
we have to put it in the group.
Oh yeah, I have to. I finally learned how to cut
If
and
you
paste
don't,
some
if you
things
don't,
in
if you
there.
don't add it, then I'll add it.
I've been getting a little bit better. I finally figured out how to do an intro. I figured out how just I can't do very much, but I could do my segments and then do how they flash in the bubble and stuff. So how to
Oh,
transition in. So
nice.
that's all I figured out.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
I was just like, to me, I get so many boxes, and I mean, right now I have. I say that because I have three of our international snack boxes sitting here. Three, not one, not two,
Ooh.
three. I just did one, and now we have
Ooh.
three of them. I'm like, so you know how much snacks that is? I mean,
That's a lot of treats. That's
no,
a
no,
lot of
yeah,
treats. That looks so good. Oh my gosh, I wish I was there with you.
yeah, you could have some.
I wish I was there with you, but I can't eat any of those. Are any of those
Yeah,
gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free?
no, I don't think so. There's chocolate,
Oh my gosh, that
more
looks so
chocolate,
amazing.
more chocolate.
Oh,
I mean, the problem is that my son doesn't eat chocolate.
really? You know, our son
No,
doesn't eat chocolate either.
nope,
He doesn't like it. Yeah.
he doesn't eat chocolates. And then you had this one.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I can eat that.
This is, I don't know. It's in, I think, Japanese.
Hey, Nikki.
Ooh,
Hey, Jaden. Hey, everyone. Ooh, that looks good. Sabor. What is that?
I have no idea. This is a, oh, I
That
don't know
looks
if this is
good.
from,
And those are Japanese?
no, I think these are from either, no, Brazil. So all
Brazil.
this is from
Okay.
Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah, all of these are from Brazil.
Ooh, that looks so good. I can only imagine what those I'm sure they're so good.
Yeah, but some of them are
I would just
the
love to just sit there and just watch you eat that. Are you gonna do?
no.
Please tell me you're gonna do a video on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one, and then I have the last one we did. They had a potato chips. They were foie gras, which is chicken liver. That wasn't good. So this is the munch pack.
Ooh, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do like a review?
Yeah, so what I think, because we got
That's
so many of
nice.
them in at the same time, I think I'm going to do between the munch pack and the treats bag, and I think I'm going to compare the two together, and then we'll do the other treat one by itself because we just did a munch pack. It's just like,
Ooh.
and like I said, he doesn't eat any, but I put it on my channel and his channel. So I
Oh,
record once.
nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
so he has it on his, and then I have it on mine.
that's
So
nice. And he's gonna, and the baby's gonna do it with you, right? He's gonna do
yeah,
the.
he generally does it with
Oh
me.
my gosh,
I might
that's gonna
do
be so
yeah,
nice.
I might do the comparison by myself, not really eat them, but show us what is in each pack, and then probably do a
Okay.
live stream and eat all of it. But some of it is gross.
Oh, so you're gonna do a live stream?
I'll probably do a
One
live stream.
that's gonna be so nice. That's gonna
Yeah.
be so nice.
Yes, Kaden
Listen,
wants
make
to
sure
be in
you
the
all
live
come
stream
out. Make
too.
sure we listen.
Yeah.
Hi, little one. Hello, honey bunch.
He
Look
ran
at this
back inside.
cutie. Oh, he's such a cutie. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's so
Yes.
adorable. We gotta make sure we come out to that. When are you doing that?
I'm waiting to see. I got so many. Whoosh. I
Oh,
got
definitely. I'm definitely gonna be there.
the weekly, like I said, the weekly channel, the color series channel. So
Mhm.
I have that going on. So I'm trying to tape a little bit ahead of that. I
Okay.
also have trying to tape my 25 days of Vlogmas because I'll be doing Vlogmas.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
So I'm doing an eye look every week, a nail look every week, a DIY project every week, and
Nice.
a uh, like a food item that you either bring to a party or have something that you could give away, but it's all going to be food related. So I'll be doing that. So I'm trying to get some of those
That's wonderful.
done beforehand because yeah. But with school starting, it's just been like, and then I've worked
I
every
know.
day late this week, every
I
single
know.
day late this week. It's just like ridiculous. I was just like, no, I hate because then I don't get to catch up with everybody. So I've
Yeah.
been seeing all the texts and everything, and it's just like, okay, I haven't been able to watch.
I mean, that's okay. You know what?
Yeah.
I understand. You know what
Mm,
I mean? Like you work, you have
mm,
the baby, and I
mm.
know I'm sorry for calling him a baby. I know he's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's like, Mom, don't stop calling me baby.
No,
I
I
know
told
how
him.
boys are.
Yeah. No, no.
So I understand. So it's like, you know what? That's why you can replay it. You know what I mean? You can always
Mm,
rewatch it. You can always replay
mm,
it
mm.
at your leisure. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that's okay. That's okay.
No, no. I tell him he's going to be my baby even when he's 80.
Exactly,
so,
right? They're
so
always
it
gonna
doesn't
be the
matter.
babies. Always.
Yeah. It's just like he will be my
Always.
baby, and I tell him it's like, okay, when you get 25, you're still gonna be mommy's baby. He's like, yes. He's like, okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. He's such
So
a
I'm
cutie.
yeah, I'm still enjoying because he's 9. I'm still enjoying that he still will kind of like he'll go outside and when I drop him off at school and he'll go out like this, mwah, mwah. It'll give throw me kisses. He's not
Oh.
gonna do that in a few more years, so.
I know. You know what? I was thinking that too with our son because he's 11 now.
Mm.
He just
Ah.
turned
You
11.
gotta think about it, right?
I do, right? I got to think about it.
Mm.
He's 11 now, so it's like I feel the same way. I'm like, oh my gosh. I said I'm not ready for him not to
Yeah.
be like, oh mommy, can you get me this or can you get me that, and the hugs and the kisses, because that's gonna stop. You know
Yeah,
that's
it's
gonna
gonna
stop.
stop.
See,
Yeah.
my wife is like, well, she doesn't really
Yeah.
the hugs and
Good.
kisses are like,
Yeah.
whatever. But for me, because I'm like more maternal,
Good.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh, my baby, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And coddling and all that. So,
No, it's not
Yeah.
that I'm
No.
not maternal.
yeah, babe.
We just have different
Approaches.
Yeah.
I'm I'm more rigid.
Yeah.
I'm more structured and I'm more rigid.
I'm.
I have to be both because my ex is not here. So there's some times that I'm just like, come on, you got to do it. And the same
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
since he is so spoiled because he's the only kid around. I mean, remember, I'm 50. My parents are older. They're almost 80s. Yes.
Out of
And yes.
here. You are
I
not
just
50
turned
years
Yep,
old.
I just turned 50 years old.
I can't. No,
August
you
7th.
look amazing.
Oh, thank
Are
you.
you kidding me? I
Yep,
thought you were
I'm
like in your 30s.
nope, 50 years old. I had him, he's only 9.
You look
He just
amazing,
turned
Michelle.
9. Yeah.
You look amazing.
So, thank you, thank you. And
You're
so
welcome.
for me, I'm just like he I could spoil him and he is spoiled, but there's a certain point that he's very sensitive sometimes because I have family members that spoil him a lot, and I keep on turning around to him and he says, listen, put your big boy pants on, stop crying.
Really?
Yeah, but then I'm the one that hugs him and is like, oh.
Of
It's
course, because that's your
it
baby.
Yeah. Put it this way, it's been recently that he hasn't been in the same, bed with me. All his whole life he's always slept with me. And now he's sleeping in his own room. Yeah. And
How's that going for his age? Because I know our son had a issue with that for a little while, and then he finally grew out of it.
yeah, he's doing more and more better than I thought he would. I would say it's been the last few months that he's just been going into his room.
Mm-hmm.
I have to keep an eye out though. The summertime wasn't so bad, but now that school is back, I have to keep an eye out because I don't want him to be up at 1 o'clock in the morning watching YouTube.
Right.
So it's
No,
just
you're
like,
absolutely right.
yeah, I got to find the balance there. But
Right.
yeah, he's been handling it better. But we got to keep the lights in the hallway on. He has to have his light on in his room. You know, once he goes to bed, then I shut off the TV. I shut off the big light. I put like a little night light on the side on for him, but I have to keep the
Okay.
hallway light on. So the
Mhm.
whole night I have this light in front of me, and I'm just like, okay, I wish I could sleep on the other side.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, no.
but
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's much more smoother than what I thought it was going to be. It's like, and he's had his
Really
room, yeah,
nice.
he's had his room forever, and this it's just the recently. And like he's talking to his friends now on my phone, and they go on and they're like, okay, we're ready, and they'll play, you know, Fortnite together, and they'll be talking and stuff. So
Fortnite.
yeah, right now,
I love it.
yeah, yeah, Fortnite, Roblox, you know, all
Really?
those
Oh yeah,
wonderful,
Jamal plays
yeah,
Roblox.
yeah. He'll do the same thing, and it's just like, but he's a big. He watches YouTube all the time. All his
Really?
gamers,
Okay,
yep,
nice.
all his gamers. That's all he watches. But now he's 9, and I was surprised. He's getting into the kid shows. You know that they're real
Really?
kids and stuff, which I'm surprised. He's never been into like the Batman, Robin. He never went through that at
Okay,
all.
okay, okay.
He went through Barney. He loved Barney. And Barney was dead at that point. So you know how hard it was to find Barney items for him? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He
Oh,
found videos and tapes of things that a lot of people didn't watch or they weren't no longer around. So it's so hard for me to find, you know, birthday themes, you know, around Barney.
right,
You know how
right.
long it took me to find Barney items? Because
I
Barney wasn't
believe
around.
you.
Yeah. It's just like, it was like, also he did, oh, it's this little octonauts and he just like the weirdest
Yes,
shows and
I
stuff.
remember that.
Yeah.
Blues Clues. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah. The
like, he
guppy,
just like
what
the,
is it? The bubble guppies. Oh my gosh,
yeah,
all
he
that.
just like the weirdest things. It's like, but never into Batman, Robin. He doesn't watch any of that. Like now
Is he?
he's
So
into
he's
those.
not into. Oh, he's into it now.
No, he doesn't. He's not into Batman. He's
Really?
not into that at all. He likes. I got him for Christmas this huge, and it must have been about 1,000 pieces of the Lego for the Harry Potter. And it wasn't because it was Harry Potter. It just had so many things. He
Nice.
put that thing together in about a day by himself.
Get out of
Yeah.
here.
He's always been into puzzles. When he was about 2 years
Oh,
old, he was putting the big floor puzzles together. He was putting those together. Always into puzzles. Yeah,
he's a genius.
yeah. All puzzles. He loves puzzles.
Do you
Thinking. You
have
know.
him? You know what? You know
Mm,
what? Michelle,
mm,
that's actually you should
mm.
videotape him. That'll be a thing
I
for
know.
him. Oh
I
my
know.
gosh.
We've been trying
Really?
to. Yeah. Once
Yeah.
put it this way, I never thought I was going to get past 300 people. So I'm like just so amazed that I have so many people coming here. So I thought, oh, I'll come on, you know, make some friends. It'll be a way for me to go out, especially being a single mom.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it was a way to meet new people, show them some things that I like.
Mhm.
And so now that I've gotten so far, I am trying to get this to that level, you know, that 1,000 monetized stuff. And then hopefully
You will.
after income tax and stuff, I'm going to expand the desk that I have here.
Hmm.
And I'm going to get him there's a certain card that he could have that I have to attach to the TV and his switch. And we'll put a green screen
Nice.
on the other side back over here. And then
Nice.
he could do his stuff here through the one computer that we have. Because eventually I'll get a better computer, but right now it is what it is.
Nice. That's so
Yeah, yeah. Because he
nice.
wants to do more in his channel. So It's just like, yeah, but he wants to do his games and he likes doing the thinking ones. We just put one up, I think, on his video that you had to find different pathways to get out and you had to go, yeah.
Ooh, like a
So,
maze,
yeah.
right? Like a maze?
Somewhat like a maze,
Something
but
like
it
a
was just
maze?
like, yeah.
Nice.
So we had to go around these bad guys and we had to get the stars and then we had to go back to the elevator to get out. So we're doing that little series right now. So, but the again,
Nice.
it's by my camera, so it's not connected. So it's like,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it'll eventually get there. So,
Yeah, but
but
that's nice.
but I know we're chit chatting, but I know you've been on for a long time. So if you need to go, you could definitely go. I'm just going to sit here and chit chat because everybody knows that I could go on for hours. I and I have an 8 hour live stream that me and Quinn did. I've gone
Really?
for 4 hours. I've gone on for 6 hours. Yeah, I go from one subject to another. It's always a joke. So whenever you go on Tuba Chat, people are like, "Oh yeah, she's gonna be on for 7 hours."
Oh,
It's like, yeah, that's the biggest joke to everybody. But I definitely, if you want to stay on, you definitely can. If you need to go, I definitely do understand that too. I'm still sitting here chit chatting because I will chit chat forever. I am gonna start going
no,
ahead
I'm
and
actually gonna go. I'm
uh,
actually gonna go because I need to get some ice water because I'm just
go
feeling a
ahead.
little flushed.
No problem. But I am gonna want to start doing some panels on like Sunday and just have a bunch of us just come on and just talk about nothing religious or political because you know how people feel about that, but
Yeah.
just to go ahead and shoot the breeze and talk about different things. So I'll probably be starting that on Sundays. So it's just like, so
Really?
yeah,
I
and I'll just
definitely
have
like to
people, yeah.
participate.
Yeah, and whenever anybody comes on and they want to join up on the panel, then they could just come up. So I'll probably start doing that on Sundays. So, but I do thank you so much for coming. I had a great time. I was like, and as a member, I was very honored that you came on. So I was able to tell you how much I appreciate you. It's like, but I hope I linked your channel up in the pinned comment, and I will go ahead and link everything onto the description below. So if anybody catches this, they could go ahead and connect with you. But I tell everybody, you have to definitely go ahead and go into one of her live streams. She is just a great time. Everybody's always welcome there. So everybody has to go ahead and check her out. So,
Thank you
but
so much, Michelle. I appreciate
oh,
that. And I just want to thank you so much just for being amazing, for having me here, for giving me this opportunity. You know what I mean? I appreciate you so much. You know
oh,
what I'm
thank you,
saying?
thank
And I
you.
love you so much. And I'm really grateful to you, Sissy, because honestly, you didn't even have to do this. You know what I
Oh
mean?
no, no, I have.
But I just want to tell you, like, I really, really appreciate
Mm.
it. Listen, if you guys, please, if you guys do not have Michelle, connect with Michelle because she is incredible. She's amazing. She's kind. She's supportive. She's genuine. I love her so much. She's a part of the Jeanettie's Corner family. I'm so happy that I'm a part of the Makeup and Mom family. Like, she's just amazing. And I cannot wait for you to get monetized and for you to get your 1,000 because I'm gonna be in there giving a whole bunch of pretty flurries. You know what I mean? So I cannot wait, and we already know that that's gonna happen. But Michelle, I just want to thank you again for the opportunity. For giving me the opportunity to be on your show and to interview me because that really means a lot to me. You know what I mean?
Oh
And I
no,
feel like your show is gonna blow up. Like you're gonna blow
I
up.
from your mouth to God's ears. That's what I hope
I
so.
truly believe that because I feel like what you're doing here is big. You know what I'm saying?
Thank,
And you're doing amazing and keep up the amazing work, Sissy. I love you
thank you.
again and thank you so much for having me. I want to tell everybody here, thank you so much for coming and I appreciate you all. You all are amazing and I love you all. And again, Michelle, I love you and thank you again for the opportunity.
No, No, thank you. Bye. Get some
Bye,
water.
everyone. See you. Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
No, thank you. So everybody, I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream. I'm still going to be on if anybody wants to go ahead and chit chat. You know me, I just talk and talk and talk. Um, I do have a couple of people that are going to be coming. One day, hopefully, I could get Scratch and Pete PA to come on and do an interview himself. But I am going ahead and if anybody is interested in coming in for an interview, then definitely DM me or Instagram me or Twitter me on Makeup Mom and Son. And then this way we can get together and pick out a date that will work for you. Like I said, here on the channel, I am thinking about doing, I know Jaden had asked that if it was going to be tomorrow. I don't know, Jaden, if it's going to be tomorrow. I might probably do a live stream tomorrow just as a regular chit chat, get ready with me, shoot the breeze kind of thing. But I don't know. It depends. I know I have, because I've been having a lot of shorts going up. I've had videos going up. Um, I and I don't want too many in one day. So we'll see. I have the premiere tomorrow for my scratchers. And that's going to be like my ode to Scratch and PBA. And we'll see if he won any money. Hey, Tyrone Morgan, how are you? Thank you for coming in. So I'm going to do that premiere tomorrow. So that would be my first premiere that I've ever done. And so I don't know if, hey, Jeremy D-Day, how are you? Thank you for coming. And so I don't know if I'm going to do my panel tomorrow. I mean, I can. If I do a live stream tomorrow, if I get, a few people that want to come up and, be live with me and we could just chit chat and, see what we all come up with or, you know, that might happen. But then I'll have that a premiere. And I think I have a short going out. So I've been trying not to do more than 3 in a day. So, because it gets to be, I think, too much for the algorithm here. So it's like, oh my gosh. No, I can't do a premiere tonight, Jaden, because I have that one. I have everything kind of like taped out because if not, I won't have enough for the week. Like I said, I have my munch pack. I have those that I have to kind of like still do. I have a few videos that I have to try to get out. But some of them are going to be scheduled further down the line. Like my color palette, the color series that I'm doing, those are going out further on down the line, and they're not going to really be premieres because of the fact that they are part of a collab that I'm doing. So we will see, but I know I have mine tomorrow, so that's going to be interesting. And Scratchy PPA will find out if he won anything. So I have one for tomorrow, Jaden. I have the one for scratching PPA. So I'm going to be doing my scratchers. So the image is not going to be the best because the scratchers are not facing this way. They're on the side. But I figured I would do a premiere for that one and see if more of a on reaction to see if Pete won anything. So, but it's just like, yeah. Otherwise than that, a few things that I have to do tomorrow. So, hey Tyrone, how are you doing? I think I missed one of your lives. I've been so busy at work that we've been working. I've been working almost every night, so I haven't had a chance to go visit a lot of people. It's like hopefully in the next few days things will kind of like quiet down. I think we get so busy like right after the kids go back to school because the kids are back to school. So the parents are coming out and doing their appointments and seeing the doctors and stuff like that. And so I've just been kind of like busy doing that. Yes, it'll be kind of interesting to see for Pete to see what he won or not won. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not giving it away, Pete. I know Pete had thrill seeks and stuff asking questions. I think it was a plot between both of them to try to see if I would say if Pete won or not. It's like, yeah, no. But I do hope everybody enjoyed Jeanettie's Corner. Jeanettie's she's a sweetheart. She's very supportive. Like I said, as a member, not that nobody else has not done anything uh, as me joining being a member for their channel. But I do find that Jeanettie's Corner, um, she just gives a lot back and she does so much work for her members that I'm quite amazed. It's just like she is just a sweetheart. Jaden, unfortunately, it's already set for, I think, 3 o'clock tomorrow. So I can't reset it. Sorry about that. But like I said, when you're a member in her channel, she does have a group text, DM for Instagram, and she's always, good morning to everybody. If you're not feeling well, hey Michelle, how are you? Thank you. Michelle is also a member for Jeanettie's Corner too, and she'll tell you the same thing too. She is very it's just great to be a member in her channel. She always makes you feel welcome. She always makes you feel like, oh my goodness, special because you are a member. I mean, she's special. She's nice to everybody, but it just is. She puts a lot of work in there. And so she's always trying to, anybody has a new video coming up, she lets everybody know. She always says hello to everybody, good morning. So I'm not sure where it is. It'll probably be underneath my videos, uploads. If you go underneath my videos on my homepage, I'm checking to see right now. Where is it? It's going to be further down, Jaden. So when you go to my videos, to my homepage, and you go to videos, you'll have to go through, all my uploads, and it's going to be further down. Because I posted this, put it up a week ago. So it's going to be going back in that videos. And you'll be able to see it. And so you'll just see, it'll just be Texas lottery scratchers. Are they big winners? And it'll say, did Scratch and PPA win half of anything? That was the title. I know, not a very good title, Pete, but that's how I did it. So I was just like, I was trying to think of a name. I don't know. So, but I'll probably let everybody go. I'll probably do, like I said, I'll do a live stream tomorrow night, just like a fast one. It won't be 7 hours, as everybody jokes that I do 7-hour lives. Just probably a chit chat together. If anybody's there. Hello, House of X Entertainment. I know you're going live now, right? Or you're going live in a few minutes. I just saw something pop up. I just saw something. I'm trying to look at my thing. trying to see who else is going live right now. I know Tiffany wears t-shirts. Um, is up. Um, I don't know, Pete, can you go ahead and drop the link for Tiffany wears t-shirts? Because I believe she is live, and we could go ahead and raid her. Because I thought House of X was going on, but they're not going up yet. Or I don't see it anymore. Or they were live. So, all right. Thank you, Pete. So I guess anybody else is still here. If you want to go ahead, press that link for that Scratch and Pete had put in, and we could go ahead and go raid Tiffany wears t-shirts. She is a hoot, you guys. You guys are going to enjoy loving her live stream. She is so funny. So I hope you guys go ahead, and when you get there, just say make up mom and son raid, and then this way she'll know that we have gone over there. So I appreciate everybody coming here. Have a great wonderful day. I will see everybody tomorrow. I will post when I'm going to go ahead and go live, and then we'll do another chit chat. So make sure you hit that link, and then head over to Tiffany wears t-shirts, and I would appreciate it so much. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Have a wonderful, fabulous day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.